Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Wait, no. Well, good evening. Good evening. Depending on your time zone, it might still be afternoon, but it definitely ain't at my place. Hello. How you all doing? Let's give you some game audio. How you all doing since yesterday? We accomplished great things yesterday. Oh, yes, we did. Yes, we did. Today's stream won't be as long as yesterday's, but we still have at least 2 or 3, maybe even 4 hours in us. 4 hours might be a little long, but it will be at least a 3 hour stream. That much I can promise you. So, yesterday we defeated Millennia. Why am I here again? This is not where I wrapped up yesterday's streams. Well, I came back to get a photo for my Twitter because I kind of wanted to show off Hobo Gandalf. Link to my Twitter is down in the description if you want to check that one out. And I noticed something. It looks like we can actually come back here for the quest line we were in the middle of. Because I thought that quest line was over, but as it turns out, it was not. Oh. Well, and we just got the Somber Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone and a needle. What does the needle do now? Is it still a key item? No, it's not a key item anymore. Where's the needle ended up now? Is it now a talisman or something like that? I don't think it will be a weapon. Wait, did it say we lost the needle or we've gotten the needle? Because I'm pretty sure it said something along the lines of we got the needle. I think that's it. Subdues a once accepted frenzied flame. Interesting. One of the unalloyed gold needles that Michaela crafted to ward away the meddling of outer gods. Capable of subduing a flame of frenzy if inherited, allowing one to cheat fate and avoid becoming Lord of Frenzied Flame. However, the needle is as yet unfinished and can only be used in the heart of the storm beyond time, said to be found in Faramazula. Okay, so this kind of sounds like an alternate route where you can get off the Frenzied Flame route if you go onto it. I don't know if there's a Frenzied Flame ending, but going by every context clue I've gotten so far, I would assume there is. Removes the ending we don't want. Ah, nice. So we do have a safeguard in case I accidentally stumble upon that. That's nice, that's nice. Also, hi Kuro, nice to see you. Good, with that out of the way, I wanted... should we check in with the old man one more time? I mean, one thing we should definitely do is finally go to the smith, because we can finally get the Wing of Astel up to 10. Also, we need to reconsider if we want to stay the Frost Mage or if we want to switch things around. So, I think my Wing of Astel was not on 10 yet, was it?
Well, I took you no matter.
Yes, everyone's dead. Hey, no, looks like I actually had the Ring of Astel up to 10 already. Alright, so we've got an extra level 10 smithing stone lying around. You won't stumble into it because it's Soul's level of how the fuck do I get this ending. I mean, if even you said it, that does sound kind of extreme, gotta be honest here with you. So for now, I kind of want to stick with my frost stuff. Also, I really like Michaela's arm armor. I do have a thing for asymmetrical armor, it always looks interesting. And I really like having the big shoulder thing on my left side and only one piece of armor for the arms on the right side, that's pretty cool. The head does kind of ruin it, admittedly. But we can and we will check this out later. So, is there any point in me checking in with Sage Gowry again? I don't know, but let's try that. I would like to know if Sage Gowry has anything to say to me now that we've definitely finished this quest line. Definitely. I don't know for sure if we'll finish this quest line. I already thought we had finished the quest line. I kind of doubt that he's going to say anything new anymore, but at the same time, checking it out does not take too long, so let's do that before we before we continue exploring the city we were in. Because there were still a couple of routes we have not yet explored. So, the dog is over there. What's up, doggy? The Glintstone Ice Crack is kind of useful right now, because the actual damage is pretty good. It has shorter range and cannot be charged, but it does cost barely no mana.
Do you detest us?
Okay, he's still saying the same stuff, so I'm pretty sure this one is over now. So, let's head back there, it was the Halictrue Reeds. Halictrue Roots? Yeah, I don't think that's quite the right one, but let's go there now. Because that's where we just were, and from here on out we can actually get onto someplace new. Oh, wait. Oh, that's actually the bonfire that I wanted to go to. Nice. So, we need to go up again. There's the lever. I was like, how the fuck do I get this lift down? But no, okay, there was just a lever here. Just a lever. Okay, so we know of at least 2 endings now. There's the Rani ending and there's a Frenzied Flame ending. I've heard there are like 6 endings in total, but 3 of those are basically the same. Something along those lines. Huh. Ow! Okay, I'm not convinced by the amount of damage we are doing. We're doing to these fools. Also, I don't know if we'll have enough range to hit the guy that's up there. Then again, do we really need to? I think it's best if we just run through here. I don't like this room. As you might be able to imagine, I do not like this room. So, we never went to the right side, we only went to the left side. We did not finish the left side because we got killed there. So I think we should do that one first, probably. Last time around we got killed there, let's try to avoid this outcome this time around. Last time around we also ran out of mana. That ain't gonna happen again. Oh, yeah, okay, you only need one of those for the small ones. Also really did not need to do that. So, let's circle around all these fools. Oh! Okay, there's another one. Come on, come on. Oh, go! Oh, no, not like this. Not again. At least not this early again. It's really nice how little mana we take for these spells, even with the Glintstone Staff. We could probably increase the damage even more, because it is a frost spell and a glintstone spell. I don't know if... oh, well, that works for me as well. I don't know if that would be worth it. We would kind of pigeonhole us into one very specific sorcery then, but at the same time we would be very good at that one very specific sorcery. Oh! I should have just kept shooting. So was there one more guy to the right? Well, the left. I thought we had another one here, but maybe the explosion knocked him off. Well, it off. These are definitely it. I refuse to acknowledge those being anything more than wild creatures. And skadoosh! Okay, let's do a double! Can we hit both of you that way? Okay, no. For you, we still need to go in for the finish. Oh! No! Okay, he's dead, but he almost took me with him. So, that only leaves us with the guy that got the kill on us last time around. So, this is personal now. This one is personal. I don't like you having an elevated position, but things looking very different if I still have mana, don't they? So, what? Ooh, a Numen's Rune. Okay, that's worth it. That's definitely worth it. Wait, was the Numen's Rune worth it? I think it was worth it. So, and I never checked out what's down here, because by that point I was dead. Oh! No! I hate that attack. They are able to spam it so fast. One of them down. Hey, hello there. I don't think you're in range, right? Hey, you are in range. Nice. I don't like that wiggling the corpse does right behind me. Oh god! You got one more off. You got one off and I didn't see it through the canopy. So are you the last one? I think you might actually be the last one of your kind. Do I want the extinction of a species? I mean, it's kind of what I was... Oh wait, no, there are still two more of you. And goodbye. I don't know why, but it feels like this spell gets out a little faster than... Oh no! Why? Why are you half dead already? I mean, I'll take it, but I do wonder why. Okay, so we finished exploring in this direction. What were you protecting? Oh! Okay, that's actually worth it. I just wanted to come here for completion's sake, but that was actually bloody worth it. I didn't expect this one to just lie around out here in the open. I thought that one would be a dungeon reward. It always feels weird when something as important as a bell is not a dungeon reward. So, where to now? Okay, I mean, we could technically... Should we go back to the bonfire and reset real quick? I think I kind of want to go back to the bonfire real quick, because I am kind of out of healing and I don't know what else to expect. So, we finished exploring this direction, now let's head over to the next one. I think I chose the wrong bonfire, but that's not too bad. Still allows us to level up. Well, it does not. I forgot that leveling up is getting kind of expensive now. How much was a Lord's Rune worth? Ah yes, enough. Enough after all. What do we even level up at this point? I mean, intelligence we definitely don't have to level up anymore. So as far as I know, at 80 is the last really hard cap for stuff like strength, dexterity, intelligence, faith and arcana. But I doubt there will be much difference between level 70 and 80 as well. So I think we should rather either level our vigor, our mind, or our dexterity. Heck, even our endurance might not be too bad right now. Maybe endurance, yeah. Or dexterity. Let's go for dexterity, but endurance is something I should have an eye out for as well, if I'm going to stick with this guy, this ability. That's a big if, but it's definitely way more spammable than the Night Shard Comet or whatever it was called. So, oh my god, I just can't remember which of these was the right one. You know what, let's just go back to the Halix 3 routes, because from the Halix 3 routes I know where we can go. That's the one bonfire here that I actually know how to navigate. Oh, and it's the right one. That's because it's the right one. And what's the bonfire in there called? Oh, okay. I kind of mixed up the Halix 3 route one and the Millennia one. I kind of thought the Millennia one was the Halix 3 route one. Well, mistakes were made. So, yet again, we are going to kill the first... Wait. Kill this guy and then run past all the others. Oh, yeah. You are going to shoot me, but you're not going to shoot anything if I run down here. Haha. So, and we can just go to the right. I'm pretty sure all the aggro reset the last time we snuck through to the right. So, and we are in... Oh, what the heck? Oh, where did you come from? Oh, wrong ability, wrong ability. I did not see you at all, my good sir. Oh, come on. Healing is cheating if anyone but me does it. Oh god, no. No, okay, heal up, heal up. These bloody knights are a nightmare to deal with. Ay, ay, ay. No pun intended. Okay, he just manhandled me there. He literally did nothing but manhandle me there. Jesus Christ. It was a little bit of an ambush, but he beat me fair and square in a duel. These are probably some of the worst enemies to fight as a caster, mostly because of the shield. I'm honestly considering switching to the ambush shard if we have to deal with these. You know what? Ambush shard might actually be it. Memorize spells. As there's a more Ice Storm, that has not proved all that useful in most scenarios. I think we're going away from the Frost build for now. It was nice to use against Michaela, well, Miguel or whatever she or he was called, but I think we're going back to what we're used to again. Also, what does this one do? Oh, this one increases intelligence and arcane. Our base intelligence is 75, arcane is 9. Raises both of them by 3, but it reduces stamina by a not insignificant amount. Good to know, good to know. It's kind of funny because this one is just the only one with no downside at all. It literally just does nothing but raise intelligence. That's what I like about it. It also helps that it's good swag. So I could also re-equip a few things. The bull goat greaves, for example, they would push me into heavy load territory though. So maybe not, maybe not. Could I re-equip my shield though, maybe? No, that would also put me on heavy load, so no. Let's just leave it as is then. Let's just leave it as is. I didn't plan on bringing the ambush shard with me, but if we have to fight more of these knights again, then it will definitely be a worthwhile investment. Because those are kind of the only thing that's a big problem for me right now. And if there are several of those on my way, then yeah. So, how much damage? I think this is a good time to check for damage. Okay, no, I still need triple hits with those. We do have more range with the shard, and it feels like it flies a little faster. But yeah, there should be a charm somewhere in the game, I've heard, that reduces FP cost of spells. So where did the guy come from? I don't really want to get ambushed. Ah! Okay, he was around that corner. I see. I see. Okay. Let's see what you like from... Ow! 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 Oh, yeah, yeah. Jesus Christ. Okay, lead. Oh, no, wait. Where's my Wing of Estel? Why am I constantly unequipping the Wing of Estel? Okay, we did a few good hits there. Ay. How are you just a regular enemy? Okay, I'm no longer sure about the ambush shard. The amount of time it takes to actually hit the enemy makes it feel not worthwhile. Maybe I'm just going to run past this guy. It feels like I'm going to waste way too many of my resources to just defeat this one guy. Flasks. Allocate flask charges. No, I don't really want less than that. Memorize spells. If we get rid of the ambush shard, I think I should probably get some more Ice Storm back in again. Or since we are just in the middle of exploration right now, we could go back to Loretta's bow. Where's Loretta's bow? I am missing my bow. Am I... Ah, yeah, there it is. Loretta's Mastery, I don't know about that one. Loretta's Mastery should be stronger in theory, but it felt weaker than Loretta's regular bow whenever I tried using it. So, yeah. Okay, so we did learn something last time around. We did learn where exactly our enemy was positioned. We could go for him again, but honestly, for now, I just feel like running past him. And see what else the right side has to offer. So, can I... Oh, wait, wrong ability. Wrong ability! I mean, it still works out in the end. No! Ow! Okay, you got the one hit in. You... Oh, and he dropped the purple. Pest Slave. I think I already have that one. Ow! How the hell did you hit me there? Yeah, you know what, I don't care about these few runes. I should probably take them with me. Otherwise I will see them on the map and they will distract me at times. But yeah, there's definitely too few runes for me to care about at this point. Times have changed. Oh no! Ooh, ba 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 ba. I was so focused on looking around the corner that I accidentally missed this giant fucking cliff. Okay, so there are a few guys over there. I think we can... Oh, wait, why did my lock-on... I mean, it still worked out, but why did my lock-on break? So, I think the guy's not going to notice me when I just sneak around here. And it does not look like these fools are going to notice me either. So, let's keep it like that. And sneak for a while. Just sneak for a little while. What do we have here? Arterial leaf. I still don't know what these are for. The game tries to keep shoving those down my throat and I have no idea what to use them for. Probably crafting, let's be honest. Probably crafting. So, is there a way down? I mean, there are guys... Oh. Hello! Okay, I need new mana. So, there's an item. I guess I want to get the item. Oh my god, why are you so tanky? Oh god, no, you're one of the big ones. You are one of the big ones. Alright. You are one of the big ones. The big ones with a little dick, because you're a spear user that has to compensate. Spear users are the worst in this game. Oh, come on. He's almost... Stop heal! Why are you allowed to heal up to full? Why is your one flask that strong? Okay, get down, get down, get down. Ay, ay, ay. I really wish I would have noticed who you are before engaging with you. But I guess I did... Ow, 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 ow. Alright, spear. Long range. And you can jump me. You can jump me. Stop following me for a second. Ow! Ugh. Jesus Christ. These are probably the strongest random enemies the entire game has to offer. Hell, wait. I didn't even want to go there yet. Wait, is there even anything to go over to? I just now noticed. There's nothing here, is there? Okay, so we could not have gone here anyway. I mean, we just did go here, but there's nowhere else to go from here, is the better way of saying it. So there's another... I see who you are. You're one of the same fuckers with a great bow. Oh no, and you noticed me. No! Get the fucking rune thing out of my screen! No! No, what are you doing there? What are you doing there? Heal up. Okay, yeah. You heal up, I heal up. That's fair. See, I'm willing to compromise. No, stop dashing me with that shield of yours. Ooh. No, please don't. Is there even anything left here? Am I just suffering for nothing? Also, why are these guys so strong? I'm the one that defeated Miguela. Why am I getting pushed around by random mobs? Okay, I did not really see if there even was anything anymore here, but I will have to check again. We'll have to check again. At this point, I have no choice but to check again. Because it felt like there was still You're just suffering for nothing? Alright, so I guess that way is completed then. Where else do I have to go then? There were still a few more paths left in the city that I haven't explored. I do remember the city had a lower level that I still wanted to take a look at, and if there's nothing on that lower level, let's hope this is the way back to the lower... Okay, it's not quite the way back to the lower level, but it is going to bring me somewhere, I guess. Hello! Hello, goodbye. So, and... Descend. Descend into nothingness. So, you guys are following me. Yes, that is the lower level I was thinking of. They were the horrible things with all the arms and stuff. Oh god, get away from me. I saw a purple item in the background. And you know what? Teak, get some aggro for me. Would you stop spawning all around me? So, Teak, if you're kind enough to distract me. Something ambush or so. Lord's Rune, nice. Big loot, big loot. Oh god, I hear... I hear the vomiting. I don't like the light in this place. Could... Oh god, no. Why the fuck? Oh god, no. Why the fuck did I go in here for a pickle? Oh, he's smithing stone 9. No, spear guy. Where's the exit? Here it is. We're just panic exploring. Oh god, you again. Get out of my way, please. I mean, the Somber Smithing Stone 9 was worth something. Can't say much for all the other... Oh god, no. He's still right behind. I don't like getting boxed in here with this guy. Whoppa. Okay, heal up. No, why is this area so horrible? Okay, I do see a fog wall. There's only one thing left in this bit that's interesting, maybe. You know what? Then I'm going to just cut my losses here. We found a Smithing Stone number 9. That's good enough for me. So, if this city is pretty much finished then, what's next on the agenda? I guess we should continue exploring the ice area here. Also, I just noticed that there's a path here, so I guess we need to find a way to get over there. I guess that's where we have to go next then. That's where the actual story is going to bring us. Because as far as I have been informed, all of this 100% achievements, you need that fog wall. I have never cared about any achievement in my entire life, my friend. So I will gladly skip out on that fog wall. If I get 100% achievements in any games, it's always on accident. Literally always. I don't care about achievements. I did care about achievements a little in Guild Wars, but only when they gave me titles that I could show off. So, how exactly are we going to get over there though? I guess the way to get over there would be from the lower levels, so let's circle around. Let's try to get down and see if we can get back up again. I got knocked down. Oh, did I see something down there? Is it a grace I already have? Also, something must be aggroed on me because I can't open the map. So we'll have to just check out the grace manually. I'm not 100% certain if that's one we have already been at or if it's an entirely new one, but I do want to see. Oh, it is an entirely new one. That's good, that's progress. You trust me, right? I trust you up to the point where you can get amusement out of my suffering. I think that's the best way of saying it. So, what do we have here? The bird's eye view. Giant stomping around. This is where we want to go. So I guess there's still this giant frozen lake area. Yeah, there has to be a way to get in there somewhere. Da 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 da. But yeah, maybe it will become clear once we've unlocked the next map piece. Because the iced area definitely still had something to do with the actual playthrough. Because that's where we needed to go right after defeating Margit the Morgoth. What's this? Just a bit of ice. Also there's an ice storm now. Great. And I hear wolves. What is it? What exact? What the? Oh! Wait, what? What? Oh! Hello! Ow! Okay, you are T-Grex, I see. Well, we found a dragon. It's been a while since we found a dragon. I don't like fighting a dragon that I can barely see. I am not too fond of dragons that I cannot see. Okay, you know what? You know what dragon that I can barely see? Oh, okay, come on, come on. Come on now, be reasonable. I just activated my infinite mana thing. And now you're doing this. Oh, that's bad. That's a bad moment. That's a bad moment I've chosen for summoning here. Okay, so Snowstorm Dragon. Well, I give you a little time to tell you why trusting. Alright. Looking forward to that. That's ominous. It's a little ominous, going to be completely honest here, but we'll see. So then, there is a dragon that needs killing. Which was the last dragon we fought? I think it might have been a glintstone dragon at the end of Rani's questline. That might have actually been the last dragon we've ever encountered. Also, I don't need to dismount for Comet Azur. Why did I do that? So, he spawned somewhere around here. Kind of very ominous to have a dragon in the middle of a bloody snowstorm. So, did I drink my flask? And I have no idea where he is. Oh god! Yeah, that's where he is. Ow! Okay. This might be a no comet terror fight again. Do I have a horse again? No, I do, but I can get another horse. Yes. Really. One of the biggest changes I would like for this game is for them to give you the option to turn off the game asking you if you actually wanted to use a flask. Every single time. Borealis the freezing floor. Aurora Borealis at this time of year, in this part of the map. What are you doing there? Oh, you are summoning another blizzard. That's something. And you are dead. That's also something. Great enemy fell. That's great. That's great enemy fell. You will only worth 120k souls. Hey, neutral comic powers. Okay, so do I want to spend these 120k? No, because I only have 120k. Are my regular souls still lying around? No, I picked them up. I had 0 regular souls. So let's push on then. Let's push on then. We used up a few flasks, but let's push on now. I don't mind lasering through those big dragons just because we fought so many of them already. We have fought so many of them. I don't really care about the next level with the next power step. If I'm completely honest, it's like, okay, one more dragon off the list. So, the only dragon that was really special so far was the one at the end of the Rani questline. He had a few very unique abilities. All the other ones were basically just a new element slapped onto them. Which is not bad in terms of actual boss design, but it's not exciting enough for me to actually not just exploit them as fuck. So, this looks like a church. Are we going to get another Cerulean tier, maybe? Hey, you died only a couple of steps away from the church. Oh, that's also nice. The first church of Marika. I could have had stronger healing the entire time, game. Sacred tier. Alright, let's upgrade that one right away before I forget about it. So we are at +9 then. So there are only 3 more churches that we need to discover. That's good. That's very good. That's not all that many churches. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised there wasn't a single church in the area we were in last time around, the Halleck tree. We could lead you to an awesome one, plus if you arrive in a specific area, I will lead you to the strongest dragon. Alright, that would be interesting. The strongest dragon, you say? But for now, I kind of want to push on here a little until I get the map piece at least. Oh god, I see the horrible, horrible dogs. Nah, just horrible dogs, let's be honest. The title of horrible, horrible is reserved for hands only. Golden rune, that's not much. Is there just a single golden rune here? Okay, no, there were a few more, but not the greatest place when it comes to loot. Ah! Found... Oh, a Gaol! Lord Contender's Ever Gaol. Alright. Alright, I'm listening. I'm listening. Wait, it's been a while since we last found a Gaol. Is there a stake of Marika nearby? Because if I'm going to die, then I kind of want to have a stake of Marika nearby. That would be nice. Then again, even if we don't, then it's not that far off away. So, let's find out what we have in this Gaol. It's been a while. The last one was our Lector, and I would say, up to this point, our Lector was definitely the hardest fight for me personally. So, and this time round it is... Round Table Knight Wyke. Okay, you can't tank any damage, Wyke. I'm sorry to inform you, but you are not very tanky. Okay, you can heal yourself, so you are one of the more player-esque enemies, I guess. And you are out of healing, and you are pretty much out of life as well. Is there a phase 2 to this, or was that it? I don't think that's it, right? There has to... Nope, that was it. Well, okay, so much for that, so much for that. Hey, but it did give us a decent amount of runes. Okay, so... we just rampaged through the Evergaol. Now, back to adventuring. Oh, it actually did give us a lot of stuff. And this is... Okay, I should probably go over there first. This looks like another talisman place. On one hand, getting more talismans should not be a priority anymore, because the more spells I have, the harder they become to cycle. But I guess it's still better to have a talisman than not to have a talisman. There's a lot of the puppets around. Will it be another Great Beast challenge? I would assume that this is another Great Beast challenge. I'm being followed, ain't I? Does not look like it. Maybe not. Falling snow marks something unseen. Falling snow marks something unseen. What? What does that even mean? I guess we have to look for footprints or something like that. Would be my expectation. So let's see. Is there... Oh, well, we found an item so far. That's something. Oh, hello! Ay. You surprised me there. Oh, you're almost harmless compared to everything I've had to deal with lately. That's cute. That's so cute. Oh, right, the marker. I can get rid of the marker. That means it's a trust your friend quest. Oh god. I mean, I do trust you. You have been very helpful so far. I think you only led me to my doom like once or twice so far. So I think in the terms of Dark Souls, that still counts as trustworthy. So... there was nothing back there. Heretical rise. What does that even mean? Wait, falling snow. Okay, it was not that thing. It kind of looks like a pile of snow, so I was like, ah, this is falling snow. But alas, it was not. Hey, hello. Ow. You do so little damage to me, little guy. So little damage. Also, I think someone is behind me, right? No. Apparently not. It could be on one of the lower levels as well. As we have learned already, these things can be quite wide-ranging. Falling snow marks something unseen. Maybe it means a place where there is not much fallen snow because there's something else there. Like this one. Ah, nope, still nothing. Okay, then we'll have to keep looking. Keep looking, keep looking. The broken bridge. Walk slowly from there to the tower and put some stones or stuff on the ground. Broken bridge. Alright. To the broken bridge. The broken bridge is over here, right? Where was the broken bridge? Oh, oh. What exact? What did I just hear? Why the fuck did the music go all crazy for a second? That was weird. It's like something aggroed on me, but I have no idea what. Okay, so back to the broken bridge. The broken bridge is on that side, so let's get over there. This is where the broken bridge roughly is at. Item ahead. Oh, item ahead? Oh no, here referring to the one we've already gotten. Alright. Seek plus and then time to look carefully. This direction. Oh! I see now. Honestly, great message. So, seek bloodstain. Oh, alright. So I need to go... Oh, okay, I do understand. So I need to circle back around to the other side again. It's a Dark Souls 1 Thief the Scaleless bridge kind of situation. I get it now. The big question for me personally though is how am I going to get back down again? Because I jumped up here with one of the turret's jumps. Torrent? What's my horsey called again? That's too far. Oh god. There has to be a lower drop-off point somewhere around here. Ah yeah, that looks good. I think we... Oh! Ah no, we didn't even take the damage there. Oh, that... Okay, I never know what to expect from falling damage in this game. I just don't. I should just give up at this point. So, then let's head back over there. Broken bridge, where are you, my broken bridge? So the broken bridge is over there. I do appreciate the amount. That's one of the strongest points of the game. Sure, a lot of things repeat themselves over time, but there's still a huge amount of new puzzles and or traps that you can encounter. Especially the traps is something that I really appreciate. Because it's kind of fun, you never know what to expect next. So that's the broken bridge. I guess my hint on this side is the fact that some of the puppets are actually over here. Oh, come on now. So, are you guys following me? No. Ow! Okay, but you're shooting me. You are shooting me. You know what? Let's just have a leisurely stroll. Also, I appreciate every single one of you putting a message down here. But where to now? Are you guys still following me? No. Do I still have rainbow pebbles? Maybe. I don't think I have rainbow pebbles anymore. I kind of wasted a lot of them the last time I was doing something like this. Do I have something else I can throw on the ground? Oh, glowstones. Those might do the trick, don't they? I think these are throwable items. Wait, no, that's a warming stone. Where's the glowstone? Yeah. There we go. Use a bow. I could use a bow. I certainly could. Or I could use a glowstone. Aha. Slowly making my way. Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. So I would assume we're just gonna get closer to the tower. I mean, and I finally get some use out of these items, so that's not too bad either. Oh, it looks like they are... A lot of people died around these parts. Did my glowstone fall down? I can't see it underneath the bloodstain. That's... Alright, I'm still on something. And there's a message here, so we can definitely step over there. Okay, another glowstone down. Let's put one more out. Oh, okay, that's death. This is death now. Okay, so I guess we can go over here. Okay, this is good. This is good. The bloodstain is also still safe, I think. Okay, this is no longer safe. Maybe into this direction? Ah yeah, this is a safe direction again. And that's my last glowstone. Alright, I mean, okay. Now that I look at it, here the bridge is actually slightly visible. And this is where it stops being visible. Oh, wait, no. Is that visible? Is that semi-visible? The blue fog is your hint from the game, I see. I don't think there's anything else in my way, but just in case, do I have anything more I can just throw out? Soap, no. Glowstones. I did have warming stones. Are these items you can throw out? No, those are healing items. Okay, ruin fragment. I will just say, yeah, I think you can see the way clearly enough at this point. And jump! Hey, and we're in. And there are enemies in here. The seal on the rise has opened. Alright. Oh. Sorry about that. Hey! So we're inside. It's getting a little darker in here, but I think the hard part is over now. Oh. Oh, what? Jesus Christ. You were kind of going haywire there. Not like you can even kill me, because you're way too weak for that. Oh, but you would bleed me. Bleed is what you would inflict me with. Alright, so... there are a few weird bloodstone thingies around here. And I guess that's going to bring me up to my reward. Well then, lift, take me away! Take me to Hollywood! Oh, be wary of enemy. Really? Are they really going to still put an enemy? Oh, they actually would. I'm honestly surprised. Usually, once you've opened up the tower, then the rest of it would be a safe strolling. Maybe one big enemy. But they never put one this close to the chest, usually. Oh, what do we have here? Founding Rain of Stars. Releases a downpour of star rain for a while. Slot usage 2, intelligence 52. It does sound strong. It does sound strong. If it is strong, we'll still have to figure out. But at least it does have a cool name. I did expect to get a talisman slot, but I don't know. Maybe we're at the cap of talismans for now? I don't know what's the maximum amount of memory slots you can have. I think we have a total of 8 right now. We could go up to 10 with the talisman. Don't know if you could have any more. Oh, hello. Anyone else? Anyone else in here thinking he's a funny guy? Is there still an item left in here? Nope, looks like we're done. Looks like we are done now. We are done, son. Cool dungeon, cool dungeon. It would have taken me a while to figure it out on my own, just because I would have looked for something hidden in the snow again, because that's kind of what the game has conditioned me to do now. Okay, they are dropping down. They be coming in hot. So, I guess my way is just going to lead me further down south and to find, hopefully, Grace to spend all those runes at. Also, wait. Is that the gaol we've already been at, or is this a new one? I still have aggro on me. Lord Contender, it might have been the one that we've already cleared. Yeah, don't see another one up here, so this must be the one that we've already done. So, let's put a marker down. Which number was that? Number 1. In this direction, so I guess we'll have to cross the drawbridge. There's a few bloodstains around these parts, and also I see dogs. I see lots of dogs. Can't say I'm too fond of that. So I guess we're just gonna make a run for it. I am not going to fight a shit ton of big dogs. So, and let's hope they don't have siege weapons. Sometimes they have siege weapons, let's hope it won't be this time. Oh. Oh, you have one of the Smaugheimers. I see, I see. There's a lot of scary guys running around these camps. This kind of looks like a frenzied flame dungeon. Kind of. Ah, yes, over there. We are close to the bridge. Come. Oh god, that's not a bridge at all. That's a chain. I really don't like having to run across this on my horse, but I guess I wouldn't feel much safer if I was on foot, so we might as well. Hey, and a grace. Nice, lovely. What's that thing over there? It looks kind of like a frozen giant. A lot of frozen giants. And he overlooked the grace. Did I overlook a grace? I mean, it wouldn't be the first one I overlooked. Level up time! Vigor, mind. I really should decide on one stat I'm going to level up. I guess we should probably put. Yeah, let's just push Dex up to 30. Then we're going to push Vigor up to 60, and yeah. And we've uncovered the map. Okay, so this is something. This looks like a place where we need to go. That's good. Also, the Grace wants us to go there. The big question is, do we want to do whatever's back there? I kind of do. I don't know if there's an actual dungeon there, but I do want to see what's in there. Last time around, there was a smoke hammer in there. I had a feeling there might be a Grace around here somewhere, but I was like, well, guess there ain't. And hey, we found another one. Who? Oh, I think I heard the Grace, didn't I? The Grace is usually to have a quiet. Wait, Am I going insane? The crazes usually do have a little bit of a sound effect around them, don't they? I thought I had heard that here, but maybe I was mistaken. Oh, okay, we are in the no mount zone. We are in the no mount zone. Are we going to find a hidden entrance? Can you jump this? Well, let's rephrase. Can we jump this? At first glance, I would say no. This does not look like jumpable distance. At second glance, we did it. So I think we might have found a hidden entrance into the dungeon. Or rather, a better entrance into the dungeon. Or maybe it's just another entrance into the dungeon. Is this even a dungeon? Guardian's Garrison. Alright. It doesn't look like a real dungeon, just like one of those smaller fortifications, I guess. Oh, okay, I see now what we are dealing with. Oh, no, stop that, doggy. Bad doggy. Okay, doggy down. Oh, and Flame Guardian, you are also dead. Are you gonna drop something special? Why the hell was your name red if you don't drop anything all that useful? Weird. Weird. Read message. Time for pickle. I do not understand, my friend. If you want to give me a hint, then I'm very sorry, it's very unclear. So yeah, I didn't expect too much from this place, because the last time we found a frenzied flame fort, it was literally just an inner garrison, not an actual dungeon. That's one of the reasons I just wanted to come back here real quick, because I didn't expect this to take too long either way. Nope, nobody in here. But there should be a higher level, right? So we should still be able to get up there somewhere. Is there a ladder? Is there a ladder somewhere around these parts? Don't think this is a jump that's doable. Does not feel like it. So I guess next on the agenda is looking for a ladder. Oh, that's the ladder. I'm very lucky that Red did not spot me. Hey, come on, climb now. It's only going to... Oh wait, no, it's actually leading me up to the level I want to go. Get on. Anyone in here? No. Are you one of the Godskin guys? No, you're just a bloody wreck. I don't trust... Why are you still bleeding when I hit you? I don't trust this. Are you going to stand up once I turn my back on you? They might be going to... they might be standing up once I turn my back on them. Oh, hello! Why do you guys have red names? That really freaks me out. It feels like you are important. But at the same time, you don't really have anything all that important about you. Your equipment seems very basic, you don't drop anything specific. This is weird. Smithing Stone 7. Huh. Okay. Is there really... There has to be something on this upper level, right? Read message. Here. What here? Ah! Thank you, weird message man. Question is, how do I get there? Can I jump on this? Yes, I can. Okay, so now that we are out here, what now? Let me guess, something present around. Try done. I think this is where I entered, right? Yeah, that's where I entered. So the other direction is where it's hopefully at. First off, up, so... Oh! This is the head you're referring to. Jesus Christ. Okay, there's a big stone skeleton statue. I think there's a rat coming at me, or someone else. Is there something behind? Yeah, I knew there would be something in here that's gonna bite me in the butt if I don't kill it off first. Chief Guardian! Oh, you are way more tanky than all of your friends were. Okay, you know what? I want to fight you somewhere where I actually have some space. Oh, what kind of shield are you putting up there, huh? What are you playing at, Chief Guardian? Explosion! Okay, you definitely had a name, so I guess you were the last one. You were probably the big guy. One-eyed shield. I think I saw that one on the thumbnail for a meme weapon compilation already. I will check it out in a second. Let's just finish looting this place, because it feels like that's probably the end of the dungeon then. So there is a shield that's just a giant cyclops face. There is a hammer that's just a finger. There's a lot of those weird corpses around. And the loot is... Giant's Prayer Book. I guess that's for more incantations. I would assume that to be for more incantations. Also, where's that grace that I apparently missed? I don't see it from up here. I mean, I'm not going to go back for it right now, because why would I? Why would I? I do have a grace further ahead. Would expect it to be somewhere nestled in between siege engines or something, but for now we are just going to press on. And I need to remove the marker, and I want to check out the shield. Because we didn't really see what he was able to do with the shield. Oh, come on, get rid of the marker. There we go. Oh, and there's a troll back there. So, where is the shield? There it is. That thing is very heavy, isn't it? Jesus Christ, that's a heavy shield. Tricksome shield made from white stone depicted a malformed one-eyed god. The barrel of a firearm pokes through the open mouth. Once worshipped by the giants, this evil deity is believed to have been slain by Queen Marika. Unique skill, Flame Spit. Ready the shield and launch a fireball from the barrel. The fire barrel explodes on impact. Honestly, it does sound interesting to say the least. Do I have enough strength? Wait. Do I... Okay, even two-handed I'm not strong enough to really use it. Oh. Yeah. But it's a ranged weapon as well. That's pretty cool. I can see someone definitely using this thing. That someone ain't me, but it's an interesting idea. I do like the idea of a cannon shield. So, that's just a troll over there, but he looks a little furrier than I'm used to. Are you a furry troll, or are you something more? Also, are these actual giants, or did trolls used to be bigger? Are you a yeti, perhaps? You kind of seem like a yeti. Yes, I'm going to call you a yeti. You know what? You seem like a yeti to me. You don't seem to be stronger than the average troll, but I will just call you yeti. Oh, you have fire magic. Okay, you have been a fancy yeti. And you dropped Ethereal leaves. Okay, nothing too special. Oh, and the hands are back, and the hands are crawling themselves. Great, that's just great. I do like the furry trolls though, that's interesting. So, okay, let's run past the giant statues. It could just be statues, but this is Dark Souls, so I will just say I assumed... Oh no. I assume those to be actual people. At least at some point of their life. Is it worthwhile to engage with a raven? I don't think so, but we might as well. Ow! Just to see how much they're worth here. 5k. Okay, I know it's not. That's not worth it. Oh, and I think another one is aggroed on me. Another one might be aggroed on me. I will just assume I'm getting hunted down right now. Oh, and the trolls have found me. Wait, oh, did the trolls find me? No, the trolls are fighting the ravens. Alright, you know what? I'm rooting for you, trolls. I am rooting for you. Also, I have no idea where I am going anymore. I see a giant chain over there, so I guess that's where I'm headed. As soon as I can open up the map again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where I'm supposed to go. So let's get over there. There should be a giant chain around here somewhere. Oh, and that's another grace. I think that's a drop that's survivable, right? Yeah. Touch the grace! And sit down. So, wait, did I even get any... Oh, wait, I can talk to Melina here.
We're almost there. The flame of ruin lies just ahead. I'm glad it was you I traveled with. I must tender my thanks to Torrent, too. Thank you, Torrent. Please continue to lend your aid. Till the end.
Alright, okay. Sword chest? What the hell does sword chest do? Oh, okay, I see. So it sounds like we are getting close to the end of the main story. The good thing is, I have already been informed that I don't need to worry about finishing the main story. It does not automatically put you on New Game Plus. Also, why the fuck is there a giant chalice? Wait, is there another grace over there? What? Oh wait, no, those are 3 seeds. Those are 3 seeds! I think that's the 4th one, right? Are you aiming for me? No, you are aiming for someone else. Thank you. I think I'm up to... Oh, I have enough! I can get another... I can get the last flask. I can get the last flask. Okay. I mean, I'm expecting to find another grace anyway, so I'm not specifically teleporting back for that flask right now. Oh, the torch marks the chain. Torch marks the chain. Yes. Okay, well then. Let's get us some kindling, shall we? After our little detour in the direction of Millennia. I do wonder, what the fuck is that? It looks like a giant chalice. Is that a holy grail or something? Those are the giants that were on the other side. And what's up with that giant? He looks redder than the usual giants. Is this a grace or what? Oh! No, that's a boss room. Interesting. Behold, friend, I don't believe you. I mean, I kind of want to find a grace first before I started. Also, why is that giant so red? Ah, that would explain it. Well, okay then, I guess it is boss time. Hello, fire giant! Ow! Okay, you are ranged. Gotcha. Oh god. Ow! Ooh, you are an actual giant. You're not a troll or something. You are just a giant. How much damage do... Oh, shit, you are... Okay, this is a problem. Ow. Could you stop slapping me around for a second, good sir? I kind of want to try running for my life. No. Sir, please, there is no reason for such violence. Teach! Stop him, please! Okay, we have to defeat him to get past him, I see. Alright. Ow! I'm just going to inform you, it's definitely not going to happen on this life. I'm just trying to get away right now because I kind of want the grace. but I guess we'll have to use the grace that's on the other side. Are you still aggroed on me? I mean, he looks a little bigger than the other ones, now that I look at it from up close. Also, I'm pretty sure, I guess this entire island here is his boss arena. Okay, and there's a lot of blood around these parts, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it looks like this entire island is just his boss arena. And maybe that was just the entrance that activated behind me or something? Okay, well, no time like the present, only one way, and that is forward. So I guess, Fire Giant, it's you and me. Oh no. Okay, only you. Okay, that's a tough guy. That's a big guy. That might be a Comet or durable guy, but let's give it a shot in other ways. Also, does he have a nose on his chest? It looks like he has a nose on his chest. Okay, that's not what I expected, but that's cool, that's cool. My runes are over there. Okay, yeah, that's really not a far run back. Where is this chain over here, though? Oh. Oh, God. Okay, you gotta admit that was funny. Okay, so where was the chain I was trying to go to? In the opposite direction, alright. In the oh, wait, is that the church I've been at? I think that might be the church I've been. Oh, also, I forgot again, I do have my seat. Sorry about that. I just got distracted by a lot of things happening around me. Excuse me. So, flasks. Add charge to flask. And we are at the maximum amount of flasks, if I'm not mistaken. At least I heard that 14 is the maximum amount. So, that's pretty good, That's one thing out the way. So we only need 3 more sacred tears and our flasks are as powerful as they will ever be. Have we been at that church already? It might just be the church where I got my 1 sacred tear from. But it's not on the map yet. Also, why did I just get dismounted? Oh no, is this an invader kind of situation? Yeah, I knew it. When I get dismounted in the middle of the open world, it's just like, there's an invader, right? There is an invader. Get your Sekiro looking ass out of here. Rivers of Blood. Okina Mask. Is this one of those... The River of Blood name sounds familiar. Is that one of the weapons necessary for the strongest bleed build? I think it might be. And there is another tier. That's lovely. So we are up to plus 10 now. I didn't expect to find 2 churches this close to one another, but I guess we wait, no. There we go. I think I'm out of them now, yes. So we only need 2 more churches. I'm not sure, maybe they would even be around here somewhere. Who knows? Where was the last one? Okay, the last church was over here. The first church of Marika, and this here is the Church of Repose. So there might still be more churches around here, there might not be. On the map, all of these things kind of just look like giant corpses. So I wouldn't be surprised if the last churches were somewhere else. Because usually something like ruins tends to be semi-visible. This one might be a ruin I'm interested in, or maybe that was just a place with all of the giant skeletons, I'm not sure. This could be another Church of Marika looking at it, so let's mark it on the map because I kind of want to check that place off. And the rest of it seems to check out for now. So, okay, now that we've got this, back to business as usual. Back to business as usual, and business as usual in this scenario means time to kill a fire giant for the first time. Usually the big guys, doesn't matter if it's the trolls or the actual stone giants, don't tend to scare me, but this guy did intimidate me on several levels. First off, he was way bigger than they usually are. So where's the chain? There should be another chain roughly around here, shouldn't there? Ah, there it is. Okay, just look out for the torch. Gotcha. So I'm pretty sure that's the gate we saw from outside. So yeah, the boss room we just saw. We've been bamboozled. It was a boss room we were already in. Okay, does he immediately notice me? Yes, he does. Alright. So, where... Oh, wait! Oh, Alexander! You know what, Alexander? Alexander, I actually do appreciate your help here. Also, where the fuck are my runes? I would like... Oh, I see them. I see them. I see them. Ow. Okay. Alexander! Take care of this for me. Would you be so kind? And I think this is as good a chance as ever for the moon! And then get my runes. Then get the runes. Then get the runes. We have the magic debuff on him now. Now get the runes. Just get the runes real quick. I've never summoned Alexander before. I wonder if this counts as part of his quest line. Oh, why the fuck is he even here? Both of them did a lot of damage to him already. Okay, you know what? I do want to see. He's rolling around a lot, so I don't know if this is going to be helpful. Oh, okay, we missed him. Let's try that one again. Jesus, this guy is so tanky. He is so tanky. It's been a while since I saw anyone who was this tanky. Okay, Fire Giant, then it's you, me, Alexander, and Black Knife team. You're rolling around a lot. For such a big guy, you're quite mobile. And I will be honest, because he's this big, I do have trouble determining how far away from us he is. Oh, I think this is probably... Alright. I don't like the... Oh, did he lose his leg? Did we just break his kneecaps? Okay, yes, your leg doesn't seem at all that great. What are you doing with it? Ooh, are you breaking it back? Wait, no, you are tearing it out. Okay, you are tearing it out and using it to beat me to death now, I guess. Or not. What are you... I didn't expect a cutscene in the middle of the boss fight, but whenever there's a cutscene in the middle of the boss fight, it does look intimidating. You are... Are you turning yourself into cinders, right? Oh, okay. Okay, I now understand what the shield was modeled after. I now do understand what the shield was modeled after. Get away from them. You are doing a lot of fire all around you. That's imposing. That's imposing as hell. Jesus Christ. Ah, kind of a shame that it's already over, but that's a cool guy. Remembrance of the Fire Giant. Fire Giant. Yes, that was indeed a Fire Giant. Cool. Cool. Okay, so my assumption is there's probably some lore shit going on about the trolls and the giants. That the trolls are probably just degenerated or crippled giant, because let's look at it. The trolls are all missing this area where the giant had its mouth. That's a cool looking design. I kind of want to, I hope there's another chance for me to maybe fight this guy one more time. Or I would really like to fight this guy one more time, because I feel like I didn't really notice too much of it. It feels like by the point he reached phase 2, there wasn't much he could do anymore. It's the best thing to put it. I mean, yes, I was the one that dropped him. So I would have to fight him again in New Game Plus. Yeah, but that was one of those bosses where the phase switch is kind of a big problem for him, because a melee player would have to run up to him first, where he does his big AoE. I can just shoot him from afar. I semi-regret having gone for intelligence build somewhat. I feel like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I have a lot of fun with my intelligence build, but I think whenever the next FromSoft game comes out, I'm definitely going back to strength for deck, something that's more melee oriented. Just because it is a very different experience. I don't regret doing it just because I wanted something new for once, but it is a very different experience. I think I could probably have the most fun with a strength faith build. But if I don't mistaken, there's another Astel in the world to kill. Oh, yeah, I kind of saw something like that. I saw a picture of Astel once with a background I was unfamiliar with. So I was like, oh, okay, so I guess Astel's coming back. So let's be honest, they do reuse a lot of the bosses, and when it comes to Astel, I'm more than happy about them reusing him. So, well, we found the forge. That was quite cool. Oh, and there's a grace on top of the forge. What kind of material did I run by? Just smoldering butterflies, alright. Jesus Christ, we are high up. That's a cool thing. Okay, so yeah, I'm calling it the lore thing is that the humans tortured the giants into being the troll slaves. But he was a cool guy. He was a very cool guy. Also, how the fuck do I get down here? Can I just jump down here? No, I cannot. What the fuck? I really expected to go in there. Wait, maybe I need to talk to my girlfriend at the bonfire. I mean, she's not really my girlfriend. My girlfriend in this world would be Rani. But it's probably, yeah, time to talk with Melania. Yeah, that's what I expected after dropping to my death. I thought it would be something like, yeah, head to the middle of the forge and then an epic cutscene triggers. But yeah, in this case it will be... Okay, I'm pretty sure I was not the only one making that mistake. Looking at all these bloodstains. Well, let's trigger one. Let's trigger one. What did you do? You tried to go down there. Okay, next one. Touch bloodstain. You did the same. Did all of you try to jump up there? I'm pretty sure all of you tried to jump off here. Hello, Melania.
I have long observed the lands between. This world is in dire need of repair and death. Indiscriminate. Are you prepared to commit a cardinal sin?
Sure, let's go for it.
Very well. Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment.
And you couldn't have moved over here because, I mean, I was kind of getting comfy already and now you're all the way over there. Kind of awkward. Did she knock me out? Okay. Dramatic silence. I guess you're going to kindle yourself now, or because I think the plan was using her as kindling on the Earth tree, or something along those lines. So let's see. Also, I expected the Forge of Giants to be its own area, but looks like the Forge of Giants was just this little bit at the end of the ice area. Good to know. Are her hair's turning white? Maybe that's just the backdrop against the sky, but it kind of looks like her hair is starting to turn white. Literally the hottest woman, indeed. I mean, by the extension of that, Rani is the coolest woman in the entire game. Yes, burn the tree! Burn the tree! Death to trees! Burn the trees! So, I guess the Earth Tree is gonna open up for us now.
Burn for the sake of the new Lord.
Yes, okay. Everything right. You looking at me looking at you.
Thank you for guiding me here.
Gladly, thank you for providing me with a horse. Nothing personal, I would rather not shake your hand right now if that's what you're going for.
The one who walks alongside Flame.
It always comes back to Flame in Dark Souls games, doesn't it?
The road of destined death. Goodbye.
Plot twist, and whatever happens to the Earth Tree is gonna turn it into the giant tree monster from the end of Demon Souls. It's all a circle. This is actually the first game in the timeline. So, Melania is dead, and we'll assume the Earth Tree has... Oh la la! Not what I expected to see once I woke up, but I will take it. I saw one of these areas through one of the teleportation gates already, so I was wondering when we would get a full area like this, and I guess now that's it. We are here now. Not what I expected. Not what I expected, if I'm completely honest. Because I can't... Where on the map am I? Oh! All the way over here, okay. I kind of expected that I would have to go back to one of these graces first, but looks like we reached what I kind of expect to be the last map of the game. I don't know, it looks like a final map to me. I mean, the entire Earth is breaking apart, I don't see anything but clouds, there's red lightning, dragons flying anywhere. This has final map vibes for me. Smithing Stone 8, alright. Ooh, also, it's a little off topic and also on topic, I guess. But I have been thinking recently and I was wondering, is there any interest in me archiving the VODs? Because right now the VODs are still available, but at some point they won't be anymore. And I haven't really archived any of my streams yet, but I've been wondering if there is any interest in me starting archival. Because if so, I would need to know soon. If you're wondering why wouldn't you archive, well, I mean, my English is not the best right now. Crumbling Faroum Azula. Cool name, cool name. I don't think one should be this close to a tornado. A tornado is not only windy in the visible parts. Oh well, anyway. And then I want to forget all of my crumbling English skills, I think, at some point. But at the same time, I'm doing this for the sake of content, for the sake of you, the viewer. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll just ask you, do you want what or don't you want what? If you're kind of indifferent about it, yes, indeed, Storm, then I won't really bother with it. But if you say yes, that would be nice for future usage. Ah yes, the Beastmen, the horrible Beastmen. These have been quite tough to kill, but I guess we're a lot stronger now. We should be a lot stronger now. Oh, and you actually take one Heimer cannon, good to know. Oh god, he's coming up here. Shit, they are coming up. Oh. Come on now. Come on now. I defeated gods. I defeated gods. You ain't... Oh, and you are pretending to sneak or sleep or something. Dirty little bugger. Okay, was that the last one? I think that might have been the last one, so let's get in. So, let me guess. Liar ahead? Confusion ahead. Well, it's not an invisible wall. Some people would say yes to what's on a matter of principle, but then never watch, and at that point, I guess I would rather have them fade into nothingness. It's hard to say, it's hard for me to tell, I don't know. Archival is always a complicated issue. Grace ahead, but be wary of left. Both very good messages. Are you turned around? I think you are. Oh, no, you're not backstabbable. I guess you would have been backstabbable if I did not fuck it up. Horrible, horrible red man. That's what you are, a horrible red man. You only killed demigods. I mean, how big is the difference between a god and a demigod, really? Is this an invisible wall? No, if not, then what do you say? Light? What? I don't get it. So, there should be a grace ahead. Light would look. Okay, nothing out here. Demigods, gods, there's only a slight difference between it. I mean, technically I killed gods in Bloodborne, eldritch gods, but gods nonetheless. Ebrietas and Cos. I mean, I didn't kill Cos, but Ebrietas I killed, and Ebrietas is considered an actual great old one. I think Rom the Vacuous Spider was also considered a great old one, and so was Murgo's Wet Nurse, even though I'm still not sure why the fuck Murgo's Wet Nurse, of all people, was an actual great old one. Very intimidating map. Is there an enemy here? This looks like an ideal ambush spot. Nope, does not look like it. Just visual. Can I use my horse here? No. I kind of worry about the map crumbling around me because of the sound effects. I guess that would be more... Oh, wait, what? Oh god! You look kind of different to all the other dragons I had to face so far. You are the new... Oh! Hello, good sir. Why the fuck do you not have a boss health bar? What the fuck? Whoppa! Okay, I did not expect this. Is this just a regular Ow, ow, ow. No! Is this just a regular enemy in this area? Why am I... Oh god, I'm not on my health pools. If this is what's just considered a regular enemy here, then I might be in trouble. Oh no, I'm out of it. Also, I think I'm getting too close to the edge. Oh god, I'm in the middle of a bloody lightning storm. This is one of the most epic things I've... Ow! Oh god. Whoppa! Double heal, double heal. Okay, single heal would have been enough, but sometimes it's better to be safe than sorry. He's not as dangerous as I would have thought, but now that I said that... Ow! Now that I said that... This guy is at least a mini-boss, right? I refuse to believe this is just an enemy. I mean, he's kind of bumbling around a little, so... Oh, for some reason I could summon Teak now. Wasn't able to do so beforehand. Whoppa! You know what? Let's explode you. Ay, ay, ay. Explosion. Come on. Are you dead? Ow! Okay, you're not quite dead. We still have one more hit. Ow! You still have one more hit left in you, I guess. No! Oh, come on! Don't kill me this close to you being. Oh god! Okay, this is getting. Oh come on! You had one more hit left in you. It's a regular special enemy. Jesus Christ! Oh fucking hell! I choked on the last hit. If I either just went for it or played a little safer, both would have worked. But I went for the indecisive middle ground. Okay, since we have almost killed him already, I'm just going to Comet Azure my way through this guy. I think that's a Comet Azurable enemy. Is he going to come down in front of me? I would expect him to come down in front of me. The answer is... there he is. Yes, you roar, you roar. Also, okay, you might not be as Comet Azurable as I would like you to be. Okay, you know what? Oh, you do have fire breath after all. I thought you were all lightning. I thought you were just a regular old Fatalis. But as it turns out, you do have more dragony moves as well. So, did I even pick up my souls ever yet? Hey, Smithing Stone. Oh. I feel so slow right now when it comes to my cast. Maybe it's because I've gotten used to the glintstone. Well, why are you storming now? Why do you have wind pressure? What kind of Kushalada aura looking ass is that? Ow. If I wanted to get wind pressure, I would go back to Monster Hunter, alright? Also, why is my game freezing so much? I really don't like how the camera is not working as well as I would want it to in this fight. Whoppa! Alright now, big guy. Don't have much health left in you. Hey. And there we go. Oh, ancient dragon smithing stone. Alright, that's good. I mean, I do have a few ancient dragon smithing stones lying around already, but that's generally speaking a good item. This dragon laughs at Fatalis. I mean, if this dragon laughs at Fatalis, then he knows another Fatalis than I am. It took me 2 attempts to kill him, and the first one was already almost a success. While Fatalis, even base Fatalis, took me like, what, 30 hours almost? So... looks like it's going down again. It's interesting how often we are starting from the top side and working our way down in this game. Most of the times in video games, it's the other way around, where you have to climb that tower. Grace! We have been graced with the most elegant of graces. That guy wasn't worth too much. I mean, if he's really just... hello? What the fuck are you? Are you one of the red men? Your gear at the moment is like G rank gear versus... Why are you... Oh, because I'm just punching you. Oh, why are you interruptible by just punches then? In my defense, I never really grinded. The only time I ever grinded was to get those 2 levels between streams to equip the glintstone staff to test out which of the staffs actually does more damage. I never sat down to grind. I literally just played through the game the way I would have played through the game usually. So, am I going to go outside or am I going to make my way through here? I'm kind of intrigued to find out what's outside, because I do like taking the road less traveled. Oh, this place is so pretty. This place is so pretty. It does not look like there's anything else out here. I mean, I do understand that I'm pretty much at my strength cap. Also, I think that's a lift, right? But before we go to the lift, let's see what's here. I see at least one red man. That's where I could have entered, I guess. Okay, wait, there's a bunch of red men around here. Do I want to deal with a bunch of red men? What? Why would I even deal with all these red men? They have a legendary item up there, so that might be a reason why I would want to deal with them. That might be a reason why one might want to deal with the red man. Oh, wrong flask. Oh, you are a caster. You know what? You do you. Hey, great Glower. So let's get out of here again. I don't think there's anything else I wanted from in here, other than the Glowworth. Hello. So they do have casters. It's very surprising that after everything we've fought so far, they would only now start to throw the red man beasts at us. Is this a survivable drop? Yes, it is. We didn't even take damage. Nice. Hero's Rune! Oh, and I guess we are going down. There's not really... I don't really have a preference on where to go now. There's just a bunch of ways to explore. What did we hear there? There was a weird sound effect. Hello? What is that sound? I really don't like that sound. Especially since I can't see who or what produces it. Oh god, it's the horrible worm things again. I could have done without seeing those again. Really didn't have to bring those back. Also, oh god. Okay, horrible worm things. It is! Oh yes, right, you do the basilisk thing. You do the basilisk thing, I remember. It's been a while since I had to fight you. Well, horrible worm things making horrible sound. What else is new? There's a lot of you. There is a lot of you. And one more. Oh! And I said one more. Okay, it does take a few charges to actually kill one of them. But I guess I should still do it considering what they can do to me if I let them get too close. But I'm just going to spam a little more. So he does not have the chance to get involved with me anymore. Goodbye. Situations like these are where I like that I switched back to the night shard just because of the extra range. So there we go. What did you protect? What kind of item did you guys got? Smithing Stone 9. Alright. So many Smithing Stone 9s. Are you just here for no reason? Oh, wait, now that I think about it, I have a slight question. Is Malenia kind of considered to be something like into a post-game boss? Because in Malenia's area, it felt like I was on the perfect level for most things. Felt like the challenge in Malenia's area provided for me was pretty much where it was supposed to be at. Was that because that's where I should be at this level, and I'm just way too overpowered now again? Oh god! Horrible creatures! You are just horrible, do you know that? Horrible, horrible things. I don't think there was anything else back there, so let's push on. Why do you have to make sounds? Also there's a ladder. guess we should take the ladder first. Is this a cave? Have you been living in here? What's going on? Yeah, that's where I killed the one guy. Alright, so let's find out where the ladder leads me. I should probably also mana up again. I only just noticed that I'm almost completely out of it. Because these guys take way too long to kill. Okay, where are we now? Alright. This doesn't look like much. Is there any reason? Well done, all the more boss. Are you a boss? I don't know if there's one of you guys that can be considered a boss, but I guess it's time to find out. You don't seem to be a boss. You definitely weren't a boss. I'm confused. Why would I go up here? Smithing Stone 8. Okay, no idea what that boss message was about. Offer attacking and then death ahead. Jumping required ahead. Oh, okay, I see now which of these fools could be considered a boss. Ah, I have way too much mana to deal with that. Oh, wait, way too little mana to deal with that. Oh god. Okay. Ba. It's nice that there are these floaty platforms. That's fun. Okay, there's definitely one guy way bigger than the rest of the swarm. I don't think I'm in a position where I can take him. I think I might be too weak right now. I think this is a situation. Is something strong forehead, try stealth. Yes, that's what I am trying right now. Thank you. I think I should find a nearby grace and then come back to this. There's a ruin path. Could be that this leads me somewhere. Let's find out. Don't know if this is supposed to be a way up or down. Could be either of these things. I think this is just circling back. Alright, so this would lead me to the same position. This would lead me to the same spot. Appa! So if not here, then where? I guess over in this direction would be my next guess. Over there would be my next back guess. I mean, I hate the sounds they do have, but at the same time, at least you always know when one of those is close by. Still no grace. You notice this though? Be wary of monstrosity. Are you warning me about the thing that I just passed? Be wary of left. Ah yes. I still have enough magic to deal with you. You are probably the last one I can deal with though. Because from here on out we are running on empty. From here on out we are running on a melee build, I think. Gravelstone. That's not what I came here for, game. And I'm pretty sure you know that. Okay, so the only thing left down here would be the boss. Assuming it even is a boss. Maybe it's just a strong foe, who knows. So, if I take this thing out with the few flasks I have left, this will be a Comet or Sewer kind of situation. That's definitely something I can only do with the Comet or Sewer. If I don't take it out before it lays eggs, then that's pretty much it. Is it better to get rid of his little friends first, or what am I supposed to do here? You know what? Let's try getting... Let's try getting rid of you guys beforehand. I do have more than enough healing left. Okay, and you noticed me. Oh, that's not what I wanted to cast. That's not what I wanted to cast against the little one. Looks like the other one does not have a boss bar after all. He's just a big giant buffoon. Hey, okay. Ow! Okay, careful now, careful now, careful now. Heal up. And keep an eye on the prize. You are... What are you doing there? What papa? Okay, you are spewing your guts everywhere. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, I need to find a good moment. No! Okay, I think this is my moment. Not getting any better than this. And... Yes! Aha! Barely had enough mana left to do this, but we did it. Nice. So, what were you protecting? Is this a lift or something? Might be a lift. Smithing Stone 8. I do assume you will respawn. You're a big guy, but you were not that special after all. You didn't even take that much damage. Message. Dragon required ahead. I guess you are talking about me needing the power of flight then. Is this something? Oh, alright. That's actually good. Alright. That is pretty good. Okay, but I don't think there's anything else down here anymore. This feels like we finished exploring this direction. That's good then, that's good then. Cause it only leaves us with the straight way through. Is this the right direction? I think this is the right direction. Mr. Redman, be a good rat, dun 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 dun. I do my spell cast, I fear you are dead, dun 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 dun. And there's another one over here. Could think that I don't know any more lyrics. Damn it, I was this close to having a good spontaneous song. Okay, one red man. I don't see a reason to kill every single red man. I think a little bit of stealth might work as well. That's where we just were. So, okay, there is a lot of you guys hanging out. A lot of you guys just running around the place. Hey! Oh god! Oh, is this the one from top side that's shooting me, or is there another one down here? I'm not 100% certain. Okay, you guys are dead. Who is lightning in me, throwing lightning at me? Is it you? Okay, it is you. That's good to know, because that means the guys up top are not aggroed. Because that would make things a lot more complicated. Oh, ancient dragon prayer book. Anyone else here, huh? Anyone else here wants some? Okay, I don't know where the last caster is, and I'm not gonna look around for him. Hey, Grace. Always nice to find a new grave. Malenia, do you have anything else to say about this grave? Does not look like it. I have so many bell bearings that I need to turn in. Oh! Okay, nice. What is that? The golden thing over there. That is something, right? Have I been over there yet? I don't know. What could that be? It kind of looks like one of those dragon skin warriors with more ornaments. I'm also seeing a pot guy. Could be Alexander, could be an actual enemy, not sure. If they are cross-armed. Has it been Alexander when it was cross-armed? I think Alexander was crossing his arms, right? Might be Alexander. Might be. I think I need to go through here. Do I have enough runes to get another level up while we're at it? Hero's Rune 5. How much is a Hero's Rune 5 worth? Ah, that's a lot. That's actually getting us close enough together with a Hero's Rune 2, I think. So, can we level up or are we still missing a few points? Okay, just a few. Like 5k. Which of these was worth 5k? Let's assume it was the Hero's Rune 10. Hey! Got the right one. Level up, level up. I guess dexterity it still is. Or maybe I should level mine, because we had a few upgrades to our flask recently, and I don't think we really capitalize on these right now. So a little more mine would not hurt. And what's this? Oh, are you undead? Are you going to get up again? Yeah, you are going to get up again if I don't take care of you. So, this is an enemy, right? This is not just an ornament. Maybe it is just an ornament. Who knows? You don't have the right. Ah, yes. Classic. Classical jokes. Classical jokes. Let me guess. You don't have the right? Behold, plump sword. Oh, you... Well, okay. At least you're a little more original in your statement there. So you get points for originality, but not much else. Okay, this might just be a statue after all. I might have been worried for nothing. I really expected some sort of mini-boss fight there. Maybe even an actual boss fight. Who knows? It's hard to tell in these areas. And, oh, someone is shooting me. Oh, hello my undead red man. Undead red man. Bring me a rat. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, I can one-shot them if I charge my shot. Interesting that there are undead versions of these enemies this close to living ones. Hey! Oh, I am out of... Ow! Ooh, you have more range than I thought. Oh, because you're a spear. Wait, no, that's not a spear, that's just a very big sword. Okay, let's try this again, friendo. Oh, wow, wow. Let's try this again and... Oh! Then I will take care of your... arrow shooting asshole friend here. That has been getting on me case for a while now. Oh, okay, there were two of them. One is down and the other one follows suit. Oh, wait, I said follow suit. Okay, you got one last shot in. Happy? Are you happy about yourself? Golden Rune 9, so... Let's find out. What do we have here? A jump! And an item. Somber Smithing Stone 7. They are really throwing the Somber Smithing Stone 7s at me recently. I can drop down here. Run over there. Oh! Oh, you long-range asshole. Sadly, I can't... Oh, and your remains dropped down. That's lovely. That's lovely to see. So... This path feels very dangerous somehow. Okay, do I need to get in there? Or where the fuck do I need to go to once I'm down there? I think I'll have to drop down there, but I should loot for items first, I guess. So, let's take care of the big guy over there. He looks a little stronger than the rest of them. Oh, and he has fire! He did have fire. And he can still get up if I don't take care of this. Alright, so they can be slightly magical as well, the red man. What kind of item were you protecting? Gravelstone. Not really worth it, but I see a grace, so that's at least something we can look forward to. I think I want the grace before I take a look at whatever I can drop down into. Wait, can I get back there? Well, I guess I could drop down from here. I mean, the grace is activated. Should I rest at the grace first? I mean, the enemies would respawn, but at the same time, the only enemy that would be in range would be the one up top that I don't want to take care of any... Oh god, I did not press the jump button. I did not press the jump button. But it looks like we're getting pretty close to the bottom level of this area. That's good, that's cool. So, let's try this one again, shall we? Also, thank you for my runes. I almost didn't see them right next to that grace. Okay, nice. So, there were some guys over on this side, right? Why are you so tanky, my lad? Ow! Such a tanky lad. So you don't really protect much except for one golden rune 12, alright? And you killed a lot of guys. Good for you, good for you. Oh! I just wanted to turn on my lamp there, sucker. Allow a guy to turn on his lamp when it's dark, alright? That's all the decency I expect from you. Nothing more. Do you want me to fight you in the daylight, or do you just want to sneak through the shadows? Don't think there's anything too important here. That just looks like a few extra items, but we might as well. We might as well. Let me guess. Something else is over to one of these sides, but I want to finish you off first. No! That's actually it. I think we're literally through this now. Because this is probably just going to circle back to the platform we've already been on with the big guy. I'm just making sure of that, but if it is like that, then we can teleport back to the grace. I really like this area in terms of visuals. Oh! Oh, wait, that's where the art... Okay, no, this is a new place after all. This is a new place after all, with still one legendary item left for us to get. You think you might be sneaky up there, but you're really not. Really. So, and now get rid of all of them before they can reform. If you put a legendary item straight ahead of me, with not a single protector, of course I'm going to look for an ambush. Great grave low worth. Nice. Okay, but now I'm definitely done with this area. So let's go back to the grace we I think that's the grace we just unlocked, right? Dragon Temple, alright. Yeah, this looks about right. Yeah, there's an item here that we have not yet picked up. Oh god, hello. Oh, wait, you are no rat. You are a lot of things, but not a rat. Ow. No. Okay, you know what? Okay, that's a bad start to this. I was mostly surprised by the fact this man was not a rat. I really wish I had a hammer in a situation like that, because hammers are so nice because they can interrupt enemies with high poise. But alas, it shall not be. I mean, it shall not be, we're just going to kill him now. Not like there will be much of a challenge now that we know what to expect. Hello! Ow! Okay, maybe there will be at least some of the challenge. Okay, stop that. Rude, I tell you. No respect these young folks anymore these days. No respect, I tell ya. So, I should probably turn on my light again, because it looks like there are a lot of dark parts around here. Okay. Hey, there's another one of you. No! No! And one more. Ow, okay. We traded blows. Fair enough. Their armor looks semi-familiar, but that might just be because they are red and I generally remember most things by color. So, where are we? Right above. I do have a feeling this is going to be some form of boss arena. This gives me boss arena vibes. It's big enough to be a boss arena, I think. So there's nothing else over here and no air. Wait! I can drop. Can I? I think I can. And stop with the shielding. Stop with the shielding and accept your inferior fate like a man down there. I mean, you're still taking enough damage from this hit. I kind of want to jump down there, even though it seems slightly risky. Do I want to do it? Do I want to do it? On one hand I do, but on the other hand I shouldn't. I really shouldn't, right? Or is it a shortcut? You know what? I want to risk it. Oh! Okay, so that's not the way to do it. I still feel like it might be doable, but I kind of hit something on the wall and it yeeted me back into the abyss. So I did not find out if the falling damage alone would be enough to kill me. But I guess we'll do so now. Hello! Hey, rolled too early. And roll too late. Alright. I always have trouble with enemies that have slight delays on their attacks. I either rolled way too early or way too soon. I guess that's the reason they have this delay in the first place. I was like, okay, he's low enough, I can finish the rest with the Wing of Astel, but my melee damage is not the greatest, let's be honest. It's many things, but the greatest is not one of them. So I should stick with magic. Are they perhaps in some way related to Godric? I mean, not in terms of blood, but they do similar wind moves like he did. Banished Knight's Halberd. Alright, that does sound like something that might be related to Godric. I'm just speculating, I'm not really trying to figure out lore here. Oh god, hello. Thank you for announcing yourself with the sound of your drawn blade. Ow, ow, ow. No. No. Your moveset is somewhat familiar from Crucible Knight, and I don't appreciate that. You're triggering my PTSD there, man. Stop it. So, I am out of souls anyway right now, so I could attempt it again, but let's check the regular way first. I think this is where I should be going. Okay, there's another guy over there, or we could be going down. Is this going to lead me into the room that I said might be a boss arena? I think it does. Pair ahead and then visions of pair. It does feel like a boss arena, doesn't it? I'm pretty... no. There's one guy over there. No idea what this guy's deal is, but I guess we're about to find out. His deal is death. Alright. So maybe it's not a boss arena after all, otherwise I don't think... Oh wait, no, we're not in a big room. It might still be a boss arena. Likely corpse or skeleton. Okay? That's not really telling me much. Okay, so this is where I wanted to jump down to in my... Oh god! Hello! No! No! And no. Bad man. So I do want to circle around this because I still think that there will be a boss room. So I do want to just check out these areas first while I have cleared this one out. Well, while I haven't cleared it out. Golden Rune 12? Nothing down there that I can still see. I mean, there's something all the way over there. What kind of guy is that? He has some form of flaming sickle or whip. Am I going to stumble into a boss room? Let's find out. Hello? Okay, no boss yet. Ah! I knew it! I knew it! Alright, I did hear hearsay about this boss. Wapapa. Alright, Godskin Duo. Ornstein and Smaug. Here we are again. So far, oh, wait. And... oh god. Is this the rolling move? Yes, it's the rolling move. Oh, god damn it. I rolled into it, which is technically the right way to go about it, but I rolled into it too soon. Okay. Also, I just noticed that they have one health bar. So there is no kill one of them first. It's just one big boss. Alright, fair enough. Okay, so let's have a little run back. I'm not doing... ow! Okay, why the fuck is there a fog wall right there? Oh! I guess because you could technically jump down from here. Alright, fair enough. Could you stop running after me, guys? Like, seriously. Not appreciated. Not appreciated at all. I should probably start the fight by summoning Teak. Now it's a 2v2. Huh? Don't like it when I even those odds, do you? Do you? Where's the other guy? I think I should maybe aim for the other one because the thin one does not seem to move as much. Oh! Ow! Jesus Christ, you do damage, my lad. That's decent damage. That's very decent damage. I do have to say. Okay, so I can't go into this fight willy-nilly. He's definitely doing a lot more than most of his kind. Also, I don't want to have this on my hotbar. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. So, let's run back. Let's run back. And roll! Ow! Roll too soon or too late, don't know. And run, 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 run faster than the morning sun. Godskin Duo, Godskin Duo, Duo. I did hear about this fight already. I didn't know it was here, I've never seen it, but I did hear a lot about it. Because a lot of people... ow! Oh, come on, I hate when stuff like that happens. A lot of people seem to have really struggled with this fight. Ow! Okay, you interrupted my moon. Fair enough. How much damage do you take? You are quite tanky. Ow. Okay, you know what? Let's get away from the fat one so far, for now. I think maybe the thin one will be an easier target. Let's find out. Okay, you dodged this one, and I am out of magic. Ow! Ah, the fat one does have range, though. They are very tanky. Ah, okay, both of them have ranged attack. I've never seen the thin one do this. Could you stop for a second? Oh, but also... okay, maybe they do have separate health bars as well, and the lower one just shows the overall health. If that's the case, then I need to take care of the thin one first, because the thin one seems to be way less tanky. Oh, that's bad. Okay, are you just dead? Are you going to get respawned or something? Right now, I'm mostly in this for information anymore, since I don't think I'm still going to win this with no healing flask left. No! Ah! I don't know. Rolling into him does not seem to work out for me all that well, but we have learned now. Kill the thin one first. The thin one is not nearly as tanky. And once it comes down to a simple 1v1, then we can go about this in the usual way. So, I don't know if I really hate that I have to run past these guys. I really don't like running past these guys. Okay, also get away from the door, because we've seen them hit me through the door at least once. So, where's the thin one? Over there. Can I Dark Moon him, or do I have the time for that? Yes, I do have the time for that. Okay. This should speed his demise up a fair amount. Okay. That was too greedy. No! Ooh! Okay, careful now. What? Not careful enough. Not careful enough. Technically a good start, but then I threw it away. Technically still a good start. I will still say it was a good start. But if they always path towards me this way, I can get the thick guy aggroed on tick for a moment. And that moment might be enough for me. Whoppa! Ow! Okay, so jumping is not the solution here. I thought maybe I could just jump over the attack, but I think the staircase said no. Godskin duo! I'm coming for them butt cheeks again. So, you know what? Let's drink our flask. It's not like we'll have a chance to do the big meteor thing anyway, so might as well just get the magic up right away and save some mana at the start. Yeah, thin guy, you are not worth shit. It is an equation! Okay, you know what? I shouldn't talk shit. You killed me already. This is very reminiscent to Ornstein and Smaug with the entire breaking of everything. So can I jump on these? So I should probably send another moon over. I do wonder, there might be a second phase with a powered up version right after. No! Ooh! Okay, heal up, heal up. No! Okay, still doing alright. Yeah, I just saw, his health bar is almost done, while there's still a lot of health left overall. So what's going on here? Okay, you are coming back. Oh, are both of you coming back, or is it just you? I don't see your friend right now. And okay, I guess your friend is going to come back as well. Yeah, your friend came back as well. Fair enough. Okay, and I think that's it. Hey, we did it! Honestly, not the hardest fight, but kind of an interesting take on how to do it. Is it planned that they only respawn one after another? It felt like it was almost too easy with them only respawning one after another, considering just how squish. Jesus Christ, why did they give me so many runes for that? I don't know why this fight was worth over 200k runes, but I will gladly take it. Okay, wait, now. Now what? Now what? That's the question. I think that's another exit, right? Let me guess. I did it. Try hole. Something credible ahead. Offer ramp. Alright, I will leave you guys to your own kinky shit. So, Godskin duo defeated. We've got another... Oh, is that another Grace? Why is there a Grace right after the boss room? I'll never understand Grace placement like this. I mean, I'll still activate it. Not like I won't activate it, but... What do we have here? Can I sneak through? Oh, I think this might have been another way into the boss room. Now that I look at it, this might just be another way into the boss room. Because it doesn't feel like I can go anywhere from here. This does not seem jumpable. I can't sneak past. Oh! Ah, yes, gravity. Gravity takes yet another. Godskin duo. Interesting. I mean, there was definitely a weak link in this fight. Like, there's only one way to put it. Okay, so this is not the way to go. Then where is the way to go? Guess we should head back into the big room. Maybe on the opposite side? That could be it. There's another staircase down there. So let's see where that one leads me. I'll assume the exit will be somewhere in this room, because otherwise you could just ignore the Godskin duo, and it kind of felt like a fight that you had to do. Oh! I think I've seen you from afar, didn't I? Are you just a red man? I mean, you look like just a red man with a sickle. Okay, I guess I need to get over there. Or maybe not. Maybe this will be a drop-down situation after all. Hello, hello, red man. You have an interesting looking sword, don't ya? Don't ya? Shame that it won't help you against me. And my lamp is not activated. I think I will need that, because it looks like I'm entering yet another dungeon area over there. Also, don't think I did not see you, Bradman, over there. Bradman, so many mans. Wait, no, that's not a red man, that's a dog. It's a feral beast. No one else, though. Okay, they are over there. The rest of the party is on the left. And what do we have here? Golden rune. This looks almost jumpable. Do I want to risk it? Do I want to try? There's no real reason for me to risk it. But at the same time, it is kind of tempting. I would miss out on a night on the left. But do we think it will be really worth it? I think the loot goblin in me is stronger than my sense of self-preservation. Oh, wait, I don't see... Is there a way over there? Ah! Ow! Okay, you're throwing these things. How the fuck do I get over there? Ah, from over here, gotcha. Are you dogs? Yes, you're just dogs. One dog down, another dog down, and then I think we can jump down. About the caster and dogs, this should be easy. Is there anyone else? I thought there were still like one or two melees, but maybe that's why it was just the caster and the dogs. Old Fang, yeah, I really should have just skipped this part. Really should have just skipped this part, but alas, we go down a safe route. Stone statues. These one remind me of the stone statues that would lead you to the Nameless King fight in Dark Souls. At least a little, but maybe that's just because they're dragon statues. I don't think they look particularly similar, but a dragon statue is a dragon statue. So, anything else over here? A staircase leading up. And an item. And an item. Whipping Stone 7. Down or up? Up or down? I mean, my ultimate goal seems to be going down. So I guess we should push further down. Hello? Oh! 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 You fucker! You absolute fucking fucko! Oh! My bloody heart. Oh, yeah, yeah. Lightning grease? Really? You gave me this jump scare over bloody lightning grease, game? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I don't need grease. I don't do non-magical range damage. Okay, so I do see a pathway over there. Let's run up the stairs first and see where this leads me, because I think the way down will ultimately be the way that... Oh! I think I know where we are. I think I know where we are, so it's just circling back. Then I just need to go down there. Yes. Oh, da, 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 da. Oh god, okay. Do I want to risk it for one item that's probably not worth it? Am I that much of a loot goblin? Ah, you know what I am. I actually am. Oh, alright, that's actually a good one. I mean, I'm not going to use it most of the time, but the talismans are always worth it, even if I don't use them. Let's just check what it even does. Dragon Quest 2. I think Dragon Quest was okay. Oh! Okay, that might actually be worthwhile for me. I mean, maybe not me specifically, but it sounds cool. Also, there was a Dragon Quest 1 and 2? Well, 0 and 1, I guess. We do have number 2. I managed to miss both of the base versions of that talisman, apparently. Bad doggo. I said bad doggo. Excuse me? You are targetable. I know you're an enemy. Why can't you be magicked? Huh? Want to explain that to me? Want to explain that to me, Dark Souls 4? So, where are we? Where are we? Is there something here? No, that's just these two guys. Just these two guys. So we can press further down below. Oh, because I don't... Oh, hello! Shit, shit, shit. Where's the dog? Shit, I saw a dog. I saw a dog. I'm panicking. I hear a tip-tapping. You know what? I'm just going to run. There are bloodstains up ahead. Bloodstains up ahead usually mean danger. House ahead? Grace ahead? Jumping. Oh, I think I see who is responsible for all of this. I could do as my fellow players urge me to. Because I do realize this guy is strong. But, hear me out, hear me out. I could also try to blast him to pieces. Well then, we have fought several times already, Crucible Knight. How does it feel to be at the receiving end of unlimited power? Ah, that felt very good. That was a nice vengeance. Okay, that was the 4th or 5th Crucible Knight we had to take care. Really? Is that the jump you want me to make, Dark Souls? No, there has to be a better way to jump this. Ah. Is this doable? I'm not sure if this is a doable jump, but I guess there's only one way to... Oh god. To find out. Okay, now further down below. Oh, I see my grace. I see my grace. Grace, grace, grace. Lovely grace. I think we are pretty low in this area already. It feels like we are probably close to some point of end, but maybe that's just me. Why are my controls going all weird? Hello, Harpy. You're one of the... Oh! Ow! Ugh. Horrible things. Nasty. So there were 2 of you birds. There's a respawn point here. Wait, no, this is... What? Oh! Hello! I will deal with you in a second. Let me just check out this lift. Try fingers butthole. Is this a lift? Yeah, it is a lift. But it leads me back up here, I guess. Because I don't see a lever. Neither inside nor outside. And I don't think this is a distance I can safely drop down. So I guess I'll have to make my way towards the dragon somehow. Okay, make your way through the lightning field. I'm not going to fight the birds in a lightning storm, I can tell you that much for a fact. So, time to get the damn running legs out. Dragon, we meet again! Oh god, hello bird. Dragon, we still meet again the second I'm getting close enough to you to hit your face. Sorry birds, I'm here for another avian creature. I am here for the one all the way back there. Okay, let's try this one last time. Dragon, we meet again! You're in almost... Oh god. Ooh, ba ba ba. Hey, thanks for taking care of the birds. For me there, you're a real homie. Ow. Okay, maybe you're not as much of a homie as I originally thought. Just explode for me, okay? Die to the wing of us, though. Alright? Fair. Hey, ancient dragon smithing stone. And golden rune. And are there any more birds? That's a fun little puzzle thing here. I mean, it's not really a puzzle, I guess it's a jumping puzzle in a way. Ooh, and I see a legendary item. This was kind of reminiscent of the ancient wyvern. I can't help but see the throwbacks. Oh, and a somber one. Yes. I'm very happy with the amount of somber ancient dragon smithing stones they gave me, because I was worried they would only be able to upgrade 1, maybe 2 weapons. Well, probably 2 weapons up to 10, but I thought maybe I'm not going to get anything else to that level, but I think we have at least 2 more in petto, so that's still pretty good. Don't pretend. Don't even pretend. Your friend is still pretending. I said you should not pretend. See, that's what you get for pretending. Playing pretend without my consent. I have no idea where we are going at this point anymore, because now we are going back up again. I thought the target was to go all the way down, but apparently no. Apparently now it's back up again. Okay, looking closer, they're still very rat-like. Maybe they should be akin to monkeys, but because of their fur, they remind me of rats. Oh, overcast there. Too many casts. And nothing else here. Come on, where are we going? I thought we would have a boss fight against the dragon, but it was literally just a basic bitch dragon. Oh god, okay. Balancing act, the true... Oh, you asshole. You are an asshole. Ooh, attacking me while I'm on top of something like that. Not very nice of you. Okay, I think this will be the room with the lift, right? Oh. That's not the room with the lift. Were you the only one in that room is the question. No one else got aggroed, but that does not necessarily have to tell us anything. Could still be an enemy lurking around a corner. Like over here. Ah, I know it! Oh, it's one of the berserkers. Oh, and there is still a caster somewhere. Alright. I see now. Okay, you know what? Let's settle this outside, my berserking friend. Just you and me. Just you, me, and my magic. And then I can find your other friend. It's probably... yeah, there you are. To the left, just as I expected. Okay, that should have been it for this room. That should have been it. Hey! We've gotten so many mining things. Try behind and then likely precision item? What? What? Are you trying to tell me I should have backstabbed him? Because it's a little late for that. Also, backstabbing someone with 2 bodyguards is usually not that easy. Praise the noon? Well done. Am I getting somewhere important? Usually people are only like, well done after a boss fight. Is this the lift room now? Yes, it is. Okay, if this is the lift room, then I can rest at a grace before going down again. Wait. Oh, this might not be the lift room that I expected. Okay, you know what? Let's head down there again and let's have another look around. I thought that would be a shortcut back to an area I've already been in. But this might actually be an entirely new area. So let's look around if we missed anything. But no, it might actually be the end of this path. High spot ahead. This entire thing is a high spot game. You have the next race, I'm gonna lead. No, wait, that's an old message. That's an old message. So, let's rest at the grace real quick. Also, let's spend some runes. You know what? I feel like spending some runes. Nope, it's not. It's still not. Alright, okay. Guess we are going to run around then. Oh my god. Still need some more. I was worried I would have too many runes left from that one, but as it turns out, nope, I don't have enough runes left. Oh, but this is enough. This is clearly enough. Let's keep leveling mind. I do need more mind. Okay, there are bloodstains around here. There's the summoning pool. More bloodstains. If you take the lift back down and leave the building, just go straight and look down. If you take the lift back down and leave the building, just go straight and look down, alright? Let's do that. Just go... Oh! Wait, is that where I came from? Okay, just go straight and look down. That would be here. Read message. Try death. Huh? You mean this block over there? Is this where I need to ultimately go? Leave the building then straight. Oh, so you're still considering the building. I would have to fight past these guys again. I guess it's not that bad. Then murder both of these again. I mean, as long as the Berserker is dead, once we have aggroed both of the mages, then I don't care anymore. The Berserker is the only one that really worries me in that group. So... okay, now leave the building, then straight and look down. The answer is... I mean, I'm outside of the building now. Oh, wait. I see now. Okay, can I drop down from here? Is this what you're trying to tell me? Let's see. Hey, you hit me one. So how can I jump down there? Where's a good spot to get down there? Am I supposed to... Huh. How can I drop down there without killing myself? I guess I could try jumping from here. That seems okay-ish. Oh wait, no. That's not okay-ish. That is not okay-ish. Is that the right? Yes, it leads you to a hidden thing you don't want to miss. But it's definitely way too high up for me to jump down to, though, isn't it? Because that wasn't even close, it was just literally a death zone that I dropped into. So Wait, can we take a closer look at it from over here? Is that the area we've just looked at, jumped down to? You know what, let's go back there again and have another look around. Let's go back there and have another look around. And also I think the lift is gone now, which is... wait, there's a lever. If you go out and straight at the cliff is a safe way. Alright. Let's try it again then. Let's try it again. A thing I don't wanna miss. I mean, I have been told that there's still one talisman that reduces FP cost, so that might be a thing that I'm still missing. Don't know if that will be the spot though. With talismans that are useful for me, I have a feeling like almost all of them are exclusively around the Rhea Lucaria area. So where's the last of you? All the way over there. The lightning that just comes straight down at you is so evil because you don't learn anything about the position of the caster. And the last one is over here. He dropped down. So just let me retrieve my few runes. I don't think those are many, but might as well when we're here again. Then drink up, and somewhere around here, I guess one of these messages down. Straight down here, so I guess... Okay. It's a little higher up on the right side, and maybe with the feline thing. At least this time we didn't hit the death zone, so that's already been better. Still not great. Maybe let's equip the feline talisman. Where is the feline one? Renders the very immune to fall damage. I still call this one bullshit because I have taken so much fall damage with this thing equipped. But at the same time, it definitely won't hurt. Also, am I fat rolling now? No. Ever since a talisman got me into fat rolling territory, I'm paranoid about another talisman doing the same thing. So, did your spellcasting friend notice me? Yes, he did. And you are the last one. Could just melee you, but I'm out of time, I'm out of patience for you. So, there we go. Let's try this one again, but from the right side this time around. This here should be the highest point of the cliff down there. So let's see. Oh, wait, that's way higher. Alright, okay, that's not a problem at all then. Okay, we can manage from here. Where's my golden scarab before I forget re-equipping that? There we go. So, let's find out where this leads me, what kind of important thing I might have missed if not for your guidance. I don't see any enemies over there, so let's see if this might just be a platforming section or maybe another dragon is just going to drop on me. Whenever there's a... Oh wait, I see an enemy. Is that... No, I thought it was one of the long guys. But turns out it is not. There might just be a dragon dropping in on me here. So... I don't think I can realistically jump over to that platform. So it has to be over there. Has to be. So the way to go about this... How do I do this? I don't know, all of these things look like they are out of jumping distance. I've been considering maybe the platforms should... One of these windows has nothing in it, go there. One of these windows has nothing in it? Wait. Okay. What? Excuse me, what the fuck? Okay. Yes, this very specific spot of the map I need to climb onto to move ahead. Alright, oh, we are resetting the world, I guess. In some capacity. Fucking hell. Fucking FromSoft and their idiotic way of doing quests. Holy shit. I love this game, but FromSoft's way of doing quests is dumb as hell. Like, literally, was there any hint for this other than if you run over this one window, it will be, hey, lie down here. Something will happen. Ah, yes, the time reset window. Of course. Why didn't I think of that? This kind of looks like a boss fight. Did you guide me to a boss fight, Kuro? It looks like you led me to a boss arena there. Or at least a new map, but I'm pretty sure this is a boss arena. What are you? Some form of dragon, I assume. This gives me strong Nameless King vibes. Is this a Hydra? Or at least is this a multi-headed dragon? Is this a statue? I'm not sure. I present to you an optional boss, the strongest dragon. I see. Well, let's find out about this strongest dragon of yours. Can I summon my horse in here? I can't. It's oddly quiet. So, let's approach the weird statue. Hello! Dragon Lord plus... What? Oh. Ow. Okay then, double-headed dragon. Gotcha, gotcha. Let's do this. Well then, Dragon Lord, if that is your real name, let's see how you like the moon! Followed by the laser! Ow! Okay, you don't like it that much. Fair, fair. Okay, so I'm probably... Ow, ow, ow! Okay, this is not a moon fight. I thought it would be a moon fight because it didn't look like he is all that mobile, but he does way too much damage for me to risk getting hit. He's very different to all the other dragons. Like, it barely looks like he's using the same skeleton. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, get around this. Get around this. Are you still magic down? I think you are. And you are taking flight. And you are preparing yourself for the next phase, I guess. Where are you? I would like to be able to see you, my friend. Oh god! And that's why I would have loved to be able to see you. Dragon Lord plus Sudisax. Okay, first impressions, I like him. He's really cool. I like the idea of a double-headed dragon. And, okay, that's an annoying run back. That's an annoying run back. I am going to do it, but this is too long a run back for my taste. Elden Ring, fix that. Give me a steak of Marika there. Still not as bad as bad for Dark Souls run back, but for Elden Ring... Oh wait, that's the wrong spell, that's the wrong spell. I need to preserve some mana for the actual boss fight, so I think I'm actually just going to... Ow! Could you stop? Bad start, bad start. Okay, so let's get back there again, shall we? Shall we? Ah, fucking hell. Every single enemy in the FromSoft game can kill you at any given time if you are not paying enough attention. Also, I want to stand up. I have been sitting for a while by now. I want to stand up. Oh, and I just noticed it is 10 o'clock. But I still want to do that boss today. I want to at least do that boss today. He seems like a worthy final for the day. So let's defeat the dragon. I don't think it will take me like an hour for him like many of the other bosses did, because also if you have to do something in the city left, do it soon because you're close to a world-changing moment. Do you mean Nokron, the Eternal City? Also, why the fuck am I getting my ass handed to me by this guy? You know what? Fuck you, I'm just going to run out of here. I don't think or know if I have anything too important. Oh, we're talking about the Golden City. Leinel, the Golden City, alright. I mean, we can still explore the Golden City, I think. But I guess I should have asked... Oh god, careful now. I guess I should ask one question. There's still the stuff left in the underground of the Golden City. The entire Dung Eater situation. Would that be affected by it, or is it only the surface of the Golden City that gets affected? Because depending on that, I might have to pull the Golden City up ahead or do something. The underground stays, the city not. Okay, I think that's alright then. I don't think I missed anything. Or at least I don't think I missed much in the overall world. At least I don't... I mean, you said I was missing one item, but I don't know what that item is. I'll just assume it will not be that important. So, what are we going to do at the start? I think I'm just going to drink my flask right away for the magic damage buff and to pretty much save... Oh god. Ooh. To just save on a little mana here. I could try to go for one sneaky Azure buff. Oh god, I think I'm in a... Oh, you're going to hit me, aren't you? Yeah, you are going to hit me. Okay, we got some good damage in here. So, from now on, back to normal damage. What is this? Ow! Ow! Okay, so, time to start casting. Oh god. You can move if you just want to. Okay, that was worse than the first attempt. I kind of need to get closer to him before I start my shenanigans. The city has a legendary weapon you would miss. Okay. I guess we are going to go back to the Golden City the next time, but for today... I mean, I don't think that the world-changing event will happen after this boss fight, considering you said it's an optional boss fight. So, I think I'll finish the optional boss fight and go back to the Golden City next time. That sounds like a plan. That does sound like a plan. So, am I going to... Yeah, you know what? I think I should take out the first one. Okay. Man up. And then run. Oh, and I just noticed we have a little bit left here. So, I think in the future I no longer have to level up mine. No longer have to level up the mind. So I think the right drop down point was here, wasn't it? Yeah. This is so easy to miss. Oh god, that might be too... Ooh, that was too close for comfort. That was too close for comfort. On the plus side, I do have all my flasks left. On the minus side, well, I do have miss one flask, but it's just a magic flask. On the minus side, this is still a big fuck you old dragon. This is still a big fuck you old dragon. Okay, so I think first things first, we need to run closer to him before we do anything. Are we going to watch the cinematic again? No, we are going to skip it. We are going to skip it. So, Primordial Dragon, if that is your real name, which I don't think it will be. Time to duke it out yet again. Yeah, just run towards him. Run towards him and then bring... Oh god, that was a bad situation to take a sippy. And tick, out with you. So, and it... Oh god, that's a bad... Ow, moment to moon. Okay, I definitely want the damage increase on him. No comment as... Oh, you know what? I'm feeling sneaky. He's going for tick right now, so this might be the best shot I have at dealing Comet Azure damage. Okay. No more Comet Azure damage. From now on, it will be a fight again. Whoppa! Oh, that's a good dodge. Okay. You are doing stuff. Do you have tail swipes like the other dragons do? Are you doing the thing where you disappear again? Yeah, you're doing the thing where you disappeared. Ah, god damn it. You one-shot me with that move. Ah, I see you. No! Ooh! Hoo, 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 hoo. Oh god, you're doing it twice. Oh, fuck. I felt like the... Oh! You're just doing this now. This is just you now. Okay. Ooh, okay. This is just what you do now. Oh my god. Okay, I see now why you are considered to be strong. I mean, I don't know if you're considered to be strong, but you feel like you should be considered strong. Where? Okay, I see your Chaos Storm and... No! Oh god, I almost thought it was too early. Are you done with teleporting now? Please tell me you are done with that. Also, did you regain some of your health? I thought you were lower than that already. Okay, you're back to Lightning Storm. I can deal with Lightning Storm, for now at least. Dragon Lord Platunidax! It is time! Oh god. Okay, you're... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, you're doing a back swipe as well now. No! Okay, you're going for Teak. You're going for Teak. You're still going for Teak. That gives me a time to flask up. And now you're going for... Well, I don't know whom you're going for, but I think your Claw actually has lifesteal, doesn't it? Come on now, we can finish him. Oh, come on! Where is it? Are you a Storm Cloud again? Oh! Oh god! Oh god, I'm not going... You know what? You might be far away, but I have a longbow. Well, from one legend to another. What an end to this. Do I need... It's a draw, but you won. Do I need to go back? Oh god, I think I need to go back there because the runes are probably lying around there somewhere now. I didn't see how many runes he gave me, but they are down there somewhere. Honestly, that's a really cool fight. Holy shit, this guy has to be tough as nails with a melee weapon. The lifesteal. I mean, it's not much lifesteal, but he definitely had his lifesteal on his claw attacks. And it doesn't really give you much opportunity to attack him in phase 2. Like, he's just spawning, despawning and hitting really hard. But a very cool fight. I wasn't expecting much when you said the strongest dragon. I thought, okay, it will be a dragon again. He will have a few more new moves. But other than that, it will be a dragon. We've done dragons before. Ah, please don't lose my runes. Please don't lose the... Well, guess we ain't getting the runes for this boss. And his life regained because tick debuff, I see. Well, then we just lost 280k runes. Ah! That's actually the amount of rune I do care about losing. But let's remind ourselves, runes are a replenishable resource. We don't have to worry about losing them. Still annoying. I do want to see what we can get for him though. I do want to know what we can get for his remembrance. Let's see. Old lady, I've killed something important.
What use do you have for me now? I am a finger reader. I will remain here until their dialogue ends and the fingers speak again. Do as you please. Take whatever course seems most worthy to you. Now you may go.
I'm not here to talk to you.
You'd force this tired old crone to work, even now.
Yes!
Harder taskmaster have I never met.
So... Oh, right, the fire giant thing. An incantation, burn of flame, and giant's red braid. What is that? A whip. Does it have a special thing? Flame dance. The other thing, remembrance of the Dragon Lord. Power gleaned from the remembrance of Dragon Lord Platiduxor. Transforms caster into the... It's an And this is a strength and dex weapon. Piercing gravel stone sword containing primeval lightning, a portion of the Dragon Lord's power gained from a remembrance. This weapon commands great power over the paltry, mortal dragons of today. Thundercloud, temporarily transformed into a red thundercloud and fly through the air, then plunge down with a lightning-infused blade. Hold to increase the reach of the thundercloud form. Alright. I mean, it's a shame that's an incantation. I kind of want both of them, and I do still have temples left. I guess I'm more looking forward to seeing the incantations, because
Now do what you believe.
those are kind of what I think would be cooler to get. Even though I won't be able to use it then. I do still have one of the ruin things left, right? Where the fuck did I leave the mausoleum? I think there was a mausoleum somewhere around here. Was it here? Is it the mausoleum? Ruined labyrinth. Oh, and looks like I missed a mine there, because now I know that these dark spots are always mines. I definitely still have one. Oh, I remember. I do have the mausoleum that's right next to the castle. This is the castle entrance. Let's go there. Did you use the one Castle Sol Mountaintop of Giants? No, that I didn't use that one, and I didn't use the one in the second big area that's next to a couple of the giants. I think I only used one yet. And I think I used one to copy the remembrance of Renala, because she's the only one that actually had caster stuff for me. Yes, there we go. So, remembrance of the Dragon Lord, please. Also, what's this? Oh, remembrance of the Rod Goddess. That might be interesting as well, but for now we are here for the Dragon Lord. Because I kind of want that sword. Because it's mostly a dex weapon, so a weapon that's mostly scaling with dex might still be interesting for me. Yes, I don't meet the strength requirements, but it's still a dex weapon. Mostly.
Don't pass it.
Yeah, strength 18 does not seem too unrealistic to get. Wait. Oh, it also costs 20k runes. I was like, wait, what's the problem right now? 20k runes. I think, how much is a golden rune? 12 worth? Okay, yeah, let's get 2 more of those involved. Let's get 2 more of those involved. Man, I really wish I had those 280k right now, huh?
My dear, I'll see it.
So there we go. So, and do you have new equipment of champions? No, looks like I have most of your stuff. Good. I guess I should check in with the old man now because... Oh! Why are you here again?
Take a look around. The round table hold is burned, razed to the ground. Don't worry. I don't blame you. I'll continue spirit tuning just the same as before, which is why I need your help persuading Master Hugh to leave. His roots are so knotted in this place. He won't last much longer if he stays here. His shackles are broken. He's a free man now. It's high time he put the round table behind him.
Huh. Alright. So I guess we're going back and forth between her and Hugh again. They kind of need more open communication. Oh, wait. Is there an item back there? Did I just see an item all the way back there? Yes, I did. Have I never been in this room before? Who are you? Oh, you're the two-faced guy. D spell bearing, twinned helm, twinned armor, twinned gauntlets, twinned greaves. Cool. Don't know why you're dead around these parts. I failed and then so lonely. Why is it always ruined? Still no lover. I mean, I don't really care about D. I mostly cared about his armor and I have his armor now. Hello.
I knew you'd be back out your arms.
Wait. About the god-slaying weapon?
My masterpiece to slay a god. That's all I've lived for. And my promise to Queen Marika.
My queen.
Do me a favor and do look after the girl. I can't hold on much longer. I'm going the way of the round table. It was a great honor. A great honor to smith your weapons during my time here. Allow me to call you this just once before it ends, my lord. For that is what you are.
Aw, he's warmed up to us after all.
Weren't you listening? As I've always said, you came to challenge the demigods and their god, to slay them. And as long as you do, I will always smith your weapons. It is what I wish. To smith a weapon for you to slay a god.
Oh. I wanted to duplicate an Ash of War, by the way. The no-skill Ash of War. I kind of wanted to have 3 of those. Because that one feels like the best Ash of War to have multiple of, just in case you don't actually want the skill on something and use it for anything. Okay, so let's go and talk to the girl again, I guess. Also, are you still around? Nope, she bolted. The deathbed companion bolted, as it seems like. Where's the ring guy gone? Probably burnt to a crisp somewhere.
You're here for Oh, is that right? So Master Hugh won't listen to you either. You have my thanks regardless. I'll try and talk him round next time. I know he was given this great entreaty to craft a weapon which could slay a god. Though I can't help but think of it as a curse. A fearsome curse. Put on him by Queen Marika. And if that's the case, I'm not sure there's anything we can do.
I mean, I can talk with him one more time and see if he's new dialogue options. That's about what I can do.
Oh, smith now. I've upset the girl. She says that now my chains are broken, I'm free. That if I stay here, I will be ruined with the round table. What use have I for freedom now? I smith weapons to slay a god. I have lived and will die doing so upon this spot. Is there any other way?
I mean, you could just smith the weapon somewhere else. Just saying. Oh, someone was using a cool hammer.
I see.
Does not look like you have any more dialogue left. And I don't think you'll say something new.
Speak now.
Yeah, okay, looks like we are done with this. Looks like that was just flavor text. So, multi-eared man, where are you? There you are. You are still alive as far as I can see. Oh, sorry about those books.
You burned the Erd tree, didn't you? Then the round table is soon to follow. Ah, no need to fret about that. The round table holds serve to put a tarnish upon the throne of Elden Lord. And if the Erd tree needed to burn for that to happen, then the round table must go as well.
Huh.
I'll stay at the round table for a time. I must learn all that can be taken from this place and sear it into my memory. How could I call myself the all-knowing if I did any less?
I think no one but you calls you the all-knowing, if I'm completely
The
honest.
pursuit of knowledge is without end. For knowledge is never a thing complete. Thus, I maintain the mantle of all-knowing. Perhaps the same could be said of guidance. Who's to say whether we'll remain who we are once the fight is finished? What do you think? As one who aspires to become Elden Lord. Well, what is...
Okay, you don't have anything else to say anymore. Okay, I guess we can bring the two finger maidens, the twin corpses, all of these bell bearings that we have. Jesus Christ, we have a lot of them. I did not notice that we picked up so many. So, yeah, we're out of bell bearings to offer. Let's see, how far can we smith up to? Smithing stone, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, looks like we are missing a few of the earlier numbers, so I guess maybe that's in the mine that we skipped out on. Maybe. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we can really go up to smithing stone, somber smithing stone 9. That's pretty nice. It's weird that the regular smithing stones are the ones that are incomplete still. Grave Glowworth goes... Grave Glowworth? Okay, Grave Glowworth goes up to 9 as well, so I think that's also the cap. Ghost Glowworth, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yeah. Okay, so the only thing that seems to be missing is for the regular smithing stone stuff. It's weird that we would miss those. But I guess we just ran past wherever we could pick them up in one of the earlier areas. What else do you sell now? I mean, these are the most important items you sell to me. Dung Eater, do you have anything to say about the situation here, or don't you care about anything?
Go and unshackle my
Okay,
traps,
you don't.
sword.
You're still the uninteresting turd that you have always been. Alright. Another thing I wanted to do still was go to my dear friend the Turtle Pope. I think Turtle Pope was here, yeah. Because we've picked up a few of these codex thingies. Well, codex thingies, a few of those extra incantation things. Don't think we've picked up anything that would give us a new... Oh! I just remembered! We learned a new spell that we never tried. Give me a second. Give me a second. This one, the Founding Rain of Stars. Let's at least look at it. You know what? Shouldn't there be a few skellies around here to test it out on? Hello? Skeletons! Really? No skeletons. Okay, you know what? Wait, there you are. I knew we could rely on you. Okay, you are going up. Alright, this is nice. I think I want to have this one equipped. That's a... Jesus Christ. If an enemy does not move much, this spell could shred him. Wait, is there a fast and slow version of the spell? That's just the press of the button. It comes down in front of me. I think it's slightly chargeable. The area looks a little bigger now. It's a very cool animation, to say the least. I did sacrifice the Comet Azure for it right now, but that's alright. Not like the Comet Azure is all that useful in most situations either. It's so funny. Everyone thinks Comet Azure is that overpowered insta-win button spell. But in like 99% of situations and even 95% of boss fights, it's just a useless spell.
Do you need anything?
So, give... Oh wait, about Radagon?
You know, it's said that Lord Radagon, a famed sculptor...
Oh wait, no, that's... I already know that one. Here, give a prayer book. The Giant's prayer book.
Very well. Heresy, all thing.
And the Ancient Dragon prayer book.
Heresy, all thing.
So, let's see, what do you have now? Ancient Dragon Lightning Strike. Alright, that sounds pretty awesome. Ancient Dragon Lightning Spear. Alright. Just a regular Lightning Spear. Cool shit, cool shit. And... what are the other ones? Black Flame, I think these one we had already. Surge, O Flame. These are new, I think. Flame, Giant's Flame, take D. O Flame. Okay, yeah, so we've gotten a few cool new faith spells. So many incantations. I can't help but notice still how many more incantations this game has than anything else. Little infuriating when you're playing a sorcerer, but what can you do? What can you do? So... let's leave a mark here for the mine, because honestly, this might be the mine that has the last bell bearing we need at some point, so that's good to remember. Okay, let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this up, shall we? We could push further ahead next. You know what? I do want to take a little peek there, though. Which one is the one where we were at? Ah, fuck, I've forgotten. I think this might be the right one. Or maybe it isn't. You know what? This might actually not be the right one that I think about. I just want to leave a mark at the right spot. Because, yes, this is the wrong area. It should be one of these two. Dragon Temple Rooftop, maybe. Because we're not going to progress here any further. We are kind of in need to finish off the Golden City then. There's one item that we still need to find. Don't know where this item will be to find. This is where we would have to progress further from here. Right? Yeah, okay. Let's leave a marker here just in case. What's a good marker for story? Yeah, this one, the way marker. I just want to see what's up here. Alright. This looks like it's going to lead up to something important. What are you? Oh, what's this? Okay, you know what? Oh, is it an Earth Tree Sentinel? I think that's a Draconic Tree Sentinel. Yay, it's a Draconic Tree Sentinel. These were fun. Okay, let's... Ow. Careful now. Oh god. Careful with the goods. Ow, okay. You know what? We're still doing this. I wanted to wrap it up, but we are still doing this. Or at least we're trying. Last time we had summons and a horse, so without these... Ow. This will be a lot more difficult. Ow, okay. I mean, he's half dead already, so that's not too bad. Whoppa! And another one. Okay, you... Ow! Alright, you are able to call down lightning. I forgot about that one. No! No! Okay, you're not really a boss here. And so, this time I'm prepared. This time around I was prepared. I think my magic down has worn off, but I'm pretty sure you're not gonna leave me enough time to replenish that. Okay, a few more hits and it's over. Ow. Okay, you know what? Just go for it. Just go for it. And there we go. There is another boss gate here. Oh, we got the entire armor. That's cool. Another boss gate right here with a protector like that in front of it. That seems important. Do we want to take a sneak peek at whatever boss is going to wait for us here? I kind of do. I can't really let that rest without taking a look. Let me just see if there's anything else I need to see over there. Because right now we would be in ideal boss fight condition anyway, because we don't have anything to lose. You can look at the boss, but killing it would trigger the change. I see. Are you alive? You don't do anything. Target lock. Ah, okay, so you are alive. Is the other one actually alive though? No, it's not. Ah, okay, so this is the boss you're talking about that would change whatever's happening here. Why is everything dead around these parts? And why are you sleeping right between all these dead things? Somber smithing stone. What kind of boss could that be then? That it has such a huge impact. And where is this leading me to? Is there another grace over there? Wait. And now I'm randomly running around now. But since we are here already, we might as well. Nothing here seems to still be alive. Why is everything around these parts dead? There's a chest up ahead. Are you something important? Some big loot? Oh! Oh god! You scared me! Oh! 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 Oh god, that's bad. This is bad. I don't want to deal with an Ay ay ay. If I can take you out, that would already be wonderful. I could not take you out. That was not... Oh, it's you! It's you! Alright. Okay. First things first. Let's get whatever item is in there. So that route is closed off and done with. Where did I have to go for that again? Also, this allows me to check if the Draconic Tree Sentinel respawned. I kind of don't think so. Yeah, he's gone. Nice. So, let's go back there and still get that item. And kill our old friend, mostly for his armor. I guess we weren't really friends. More like work colleagues that got along okay-ishly. That are now working for different companies. Take a look. Take a look. Take a look, take a look, take a look. Oh wait, I remember now. You are alive. I remember now. You were indeed alive. So, my friends, let's see if you are still all that tough. If I'm not out of pretty much everything. Da, da, da. Also, if I don't aggro the entire arena here. So, let's walk up to the room. I kind of doubt he's gonna spawn before I trigger the enemies inside, right? This feels like... Ah, okay, he can spawn before we trigger the enemies inside. Fair enough. Oh, this might be too greedy. Ah, not if he's greedy as well. Okay, now, whoppa! Are you really going to challenge me? The one that killed your original master? Seems kind of like a bad idea, don't you think? Ah, how is it to fight someone that's not out of everything because he just had to fight another mini-boss? Ow! Oh! Area life steal? Wait, what? Excuse me? I'm confused. It seems like I didn't get it. Is he going to spawn again if I come back here again? Okay, you know what? Let's get the item first and then let's see if we can actually finish him off if we come back here. Because I kind of want his gear. Oh, hello big guy. Come out of here. And camera, work with me. I would really appreciate you working with me. No. No. Whoppa. Okay, time to get my loot. What do we have here? I still want to kill my invading ex-friend. The invading asshole. I just hope he's going to spawn again when I come back here. And it is... Old Lord's Talisman. Oh, what does this do? Old Lord's Talisman. Ah, there it is. Extend spell effect. Ooh. That could be useful. That could be useful, depending on which kind of spells I'm using. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one again. Okay, so I just want to see. Does he just despawn? Did he just despawn because he was close to dying? Or would he despawn either way when he gets one hit off? That's what I would like to know. Because I really would like his armor. His armor was one of my favorite sets in the entire game that I've seen on one of these characters so far. The hammer or staff or whatever it is, that's still okay. And I do like the spell that he used there. That looked interesting for a strength faith build. So let's see if you are going to come at me again. Let's see if you would dare to challenge me twice. After almost getting your butt handed to you like that. The answer is... The answer is... Okay. Okay, so we can summon him. Why is the lock on not doing anything in my favor right now? Oh, wrong spell. Okay, if you're taking your time, then it's the right spell. Hey! Hoppa! No. Okay, I need to... Okay, you're healing up, that's fair. Why? Is it because I'm running too far away, maybe? Maybe I need to stick closer to him. Okay, let's give this one more try. Let's give this one more good old-fashioned college try. I don't know, maybe it's because I allow him to heal or something like that. There has to be a way to kill this guy. He can't just keep getting away with this. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Also, for some reason my controls are really weird sometimes. Yeah, you have to. They did so that you can't cheese him, so if you get too far back, he despawns. Alright. I see now. I see it now. Well, if that's the case, then... I mean, I don't mind staying too close to him. He's not that strong, and if that's what's necessary to actually finish this fight, then let's do it. Ah, you know what? Let's go for the moon right away. I think it spawns roughly here. Not quite. Okay, there he is. So I do want to start still with Rani's Moon. Okay. There we go, there we go. Goodbye, old comrade. You won't be missed. So, what is this? Is it a talisman? Blasphemous Claw, Devourer Scepter, Beast Champion Helm, Beast Champion Armor. Nice. Okay, now we've got the set. Now we have what I came for. So, well then, let's take a look at the boss. So, my plan for this boss is, we are going to fight him once. We are literally giving it an honest try. I doubt that I will be able to defeat him in the one try. But I don't just want to take a look. Yes, I know it would destroy the city, yada yada, legendary item gone. But at the end of the day, is it a legendary item that I would really need? And if I lose it that way, would I have really ever realistically owned it? I don't know, but we are about to find out. We are about to find out once we enter through this gate. The item you got is a counter to a move from him. Alright. Oh wait, is that a beast clergy?
Approacheth destined death. I will
Huh.
not have it stolen from me.
What? I'll be honest with you, I'm very confused. Why is it the beast clergyman? Okay, you know what? I don't think that I'm not going to really attempt this because this guy does not seem like kind of a pushover. Unless he has, yes, he does a good amount of damage there, but it does not feel like he's going to be all that difficult in the grand scheme of things. Whoppa! You know what? Maybe he would even... Oh, I think he does lifesteal things now that I look at it. Yes! Damn, this spell does a lot of damage. Okay, you know what? I might even actually lose even if I gave it an honest try. I'm kind of half-heartedly doing... Oh! Wait. Oh, okay, something happens with him if he's half there. What happens at the halfway mark? Okay, you are unveiling the talisman in your hand.
Become my blade once more.
Did you just stab the medallion or did you stab your hand? I'm pretty sure you stabbed both. And are you... okay, you are getting a great sword, I assume. Oh! Oh! Okay, you are turning cool, I see now. From a senile old man... Oh! Okay, I do like your new visuals. Ha! Well, I guess a furry's wet dream just spawned in front of me. So that's what he would look like without the ropes. That's a good looking armor. That's a good looking armor. Malekith the Black Blade. Ooh, that's cool. Ow, ooh. Careful where you throw these things, Malekith the Black Blade. Oh, that might have been a mistake. Alright. Malekith the Blackblade. Okay, so this will be a problem for a later point in life. He looks cool. I like what I've seen so far of him. I won't be attempting him now anymore, and I won't attempt him next time. I said I would give it a one shot, and if I lost, then I would go back to the Golden City. He's not the Beast Clergyman, by the way. Oh, he ain't. Okay. He's just someone from the same order then, I guess. I wonder if the Beast Clergyman has something to say. Okay. I guess it's to the Golden City next then. Just one quick question before I wrap this up. Which of the waypoints in the Golden City should I use to get to the legendary item that you are trying to get me to next time round? If you have any tip for me on that end, I would be more than willing to listen to it. Should be the West Capital Rampart. That's... yeah, okay, over here then. West Capital Rampart. So let's mark this so we don't... You know what, let's just teleport there. Otherwise there is still a good chance I forget about it. Otherwise there would be a good chance I just forget about it. But we did a good thing today. I was kind of worried that we would be just stumbling around today, considering that's usually what happens after every big story episode, because I don't know where to go anymore. But here we are. We killed the two-headed dragon. We defeated... What did we defeat that was not the two-handed dragon? Two-headed dragon. I thought we defeated a few things. The Godskin duo! Last time you went there I gave you the hint that the spear has a secret left. The spear has a secret left. Ah, that spear. What kind of secret? I mean, the spear has a secret left is a pretty good hint. This spear here. So I guess either I need to get up on the spear or the spear is pointing me towards the wall. I do see a couple of items over there, but none of them seem to be shining golden. Or is it one of these? Because generally speaking this seems to be the area that I have to go to. After all, it looks like I missed out on a couple of things over there. Also, what's that guy? There's a big guy lying around there. Oh, is that a bladed lion? Ooh. Oh, careful now. Careful now. Can you just drop down on these piles of ashes without dying? No, you can't. Okay, so this is generally where I need to go then, I assume. Just because there is so much stuff left down there that I didn't get yet, that it looks semi-unexplored to me. Alright, okay, so... all these things considered, that was a good stream. Let's wrap it up. I don't know when I'll be back next time around. I am definitely not going to stream tomorrow. I am unsure about the other days. Like, I will be streaming at latest on Saturday. Maybe it will be earlier. Maybe it will be along the lines of Thursday or Friday. Definitely Saturday, but I don't know what's gonna happen until then. So yeah, let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. So, is there anyone else who's cool who's streaming Elden Ring right now? Anyone else who's cool? The answer is... Oh, wait, no. I just saw something in the title that was like Final Boss. We are not raiding into that one. Yeah, okay, so I guess then I'm just going to wrap it up. So, thanks again as always for joining me, and I will see you around. Have a good night, bye!